All right, here we are again, thinking that today will be the second to last stream for this very long-running project. And we're going to spend it playing through the comic relief quests, as we should, as we usually do for some of the last quests we do per X-Pack. It's only tradition, after all. At least around here it is. So we'll wait out the music and then we'll see how Nashu's doing with finding the Inspector. Okay, here we go. The story's content is over. The problems of the world are no longer my problem. The only problem on my mind now is Hildebrand. So let's see if we can put our heads together and find a solution, shall we? How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, the Stream Edition. I'm assuming that Cole is ready to go in the game, considering he is standing literally right here. But I don't know if he can hear me because he is not currently in the chat. I will give him a call to see if he is in the chat, and then we will go do Hildebrand, Brand. Stormblood Hildebrand quest. What the dog doing? Being interceptor, which is all he ever has to be a good boy. Oh, hi.
I was on before you.
I can't imagine why. These are only your favorite types of quests in the entire game. Alright, well, without further ado, let's go do it. I get to play Blue Mage one more time because these quests are at level 70. And guess what's capped for me at level 70?
How convenient.
Mm-hmm. Until the game,
Meanwhile,
kicks me off of Blue Mage and says, no, you have to do the trial on something else. Meanwhile,
I've got my investigator outfit.
Well, let's go investigate and see if Nashu is ready to investigate more for the inspector, or if she has found him already. Only one way to find out. Of course, there is the description of the quest to let you know just what kind of a time we're in for today. I'm gonna wait for Cole to get here so I can see what he feels about it.
So, do you want to know my one regret with us not going past... Like, my one true regret with us not going past Shadowbringers?
Wait.
So, in the Endwalker Hildebrand quest chain, since they didn't do anything for Shadowbringers... excuse me. You end up going to the first to get Hildebrand back to the source because of what happened during, spoiler alert, the Warrior of Light, when he got summoned as a part of a joke.
Oh, fun.
And what makes me laugh is, yeah, the Endwalker quests are, yeah, you have to go through Endwalker to do them, so that's quite a pain, but what's funny about them is that you end up taking the role of Nashu in the first, of just being the introduction to Hildebrand's insanity to the first, because in order to help him, because he's convinced that he's a Sin Eater, you just blow him up. Like you, the character, instead of Nashu.
Well, I guess Nashu can't.
And
really
everybody
come
in the
with
first
us,
is just like, what the fuck?
Why would you do that? Oh, don't worry about it. This happens to him every time I see him. So now the description of this quest. Did you read the description?
Oh my fucking god.
You know what's about to happen. Actually, you know what the nice thing is about them bringing Hildebrand back in Endwalker, even if I have umbrage with them using him for the weapon quests? It means the trial of these quests will pop a lot faster, because a lot more people have it unlocked, so...
Also, the trial for this one is fucking hard.
Have you got news for me, Nashu? That's good, because I feel bad about leaving you here for a month to fend for yourself. So let me make it up to you now. Right? Okay, well, that means he'll be a little easier to track, I guess. Oh, okay. I mean, do you want me to try sketching? I'm not exactly... Oh. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll find this guy with this crude drawing, Nashu, just like all of the Desians found Lloyd Irving in Tales of Symphonia with their crude drawings. I'm speechless. I'm speechless, Nashu. That's not usually a matter of, okay, well, give me support for it. Anyway. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can do. Just make sure you're careful. This town is, well, not nearly as silly, so you'll probably be okay, but, you know.
This play has a tendency to become silly.
That's just the entirety of today's stream. So, you know. Which is fine. It's absolutely how I would want the stream to have its ending. Again, there's nothing like a little tradition, so. Well, that's fair. We all need a couple of indulgences, so. Good on you, sir. Good on you for not denying yourself a treat now and then. Now, the real question. Did they hide the last NPC for this at the top of the Kugane jumping puzzle?
You want to talk about the biggest fuck you imaginable? Imagine if they put just a regular-ass quest NPC up there.
Yeah, any sign of this wolf burglar guy? Did he kidnap your blitz whip by any chance? Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, if nobody can catch him, then it would make him feel more bold. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks for the info. Oh, I thought there was a balcony here. Well, no time like the present. Ow. Hold on, I can exfoliate that. It does almost as much HP restoration as Physic, but you know why it's better than Physic?
Why?
It also gets rid of status ailments. I wish Physic got rid of status ailments.
Me too.
Status ailments and heal, a small heal? Like, I don't even care that it's a small heal. If it also Asuna at the same time, I'd be like, hell yeah, dude. Sometimes
it would make healer bars less crowded.
Sometimes you just need that for topping off. Then again, it would kind of make Asuna completely redundant, but, you know. Maybe they could make
exactly,
Asuna...
that's the way that you slim down healer button bloat.
Yeah, you could do that. But then again, I was thinking it could either be like a trait upgrade for Asuna, or instead of that, they could have Physic heal a small amount and get rid of the first status ailment on your bar, and then just have Asuna get rid of all of them, so then you could choose. You know, depending on the situation. Anyway, this guy's rich, so he might know about this wolf guy. He took a vase from you. I don't think you want boiled wolf. That doesn't sound like such a good thing. Have you had boiled wolf in your time in the first?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna
I've
say.
had many things. Not that.
I was gonna say boiled wolf would probably amount to boiled sin eater, which would amount to basically nothing because there's no meat on them. So. Oh, hey, look. I don't know if you can see this. There's a Rogadin in this section right here, right next to me. It's the Rogadin from the level 80 Samurai quests. He came to Kugane to train.
That's a really funny Easter egg.
That is a really funny Easter egg. I don't know if he even showed up on your screen, but it is really funny to me.
He did not, which makes it even funnier.
I was going to say, that means that there's a flag that's tripped when you do the level 80 Samurai quests that make him come here and train. That's
my greatest sadness is the fact that there isn't really a joke weapon for gunbreakers.
Other than
otherwise I'd be using that
stick?
right now.
Other than the
bonky stick. Yeah.
You know, the one that you used for the Four Lords quests?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think after they made the entirety of A Realm Reborn's relic weapons quest for monks be, how do we get a pair of tea kettles and use them to beat people up with? People kind of were like, no, make the joke weapons a little easier to get. And so then they were like, oh, you guys are no fun. Because it took like 50 fucking hours to get those damn kettles. Well, that's a distinct possibility if Julian and Godbert were here on vacation. There's only one way to find out. Maybe we follow the... Okay, Sekisegumi that just very distinctly ran past me. Oh, hello there. This is the conspicuously inconspicuous dude, isn't it? If I remember right. Maybe he needs to be more inconspicuous. At least it's not Kyoto again. Shigure! Good to see you again. And, yeah, I was gonna say, are you investigating the wolf burglar as well? Ah, yes, well, a thief that's growing more brazen would try to steal from an open auction. That seems like a good idea. Particularly extraordinary items. Well, that sounds like our cup of tea, so I guess that's where we're going next. I was gonna say, Nashu, it's time for us to go to the markets and get all dressed up so we can infiltrate the party like this is a James Bond film, but I guess we could just go with Shigure instead.
I came prepared.
That's true. I'm just gonna go in my lay clothes because no one gives a shit. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. We're still doing this, huh? This game has way more content than you remember. Yeah, it does. Thankfully, we're ending on a positive note because we're doing the Stormblood Hildebrand quests in their entirety, like today, and maybe finishing up on Tuesday. And then after that, I have 3 quests left, and I can show you the 23-minute long video where I hijack the cannon and end this game's story. So
Which I haven't even seen.
that's true, because he never comes over to watch it.
I wasn't aware you wanted me to come over and watch it.
If you want to spoil yourself, you can. If not, you don't have to. Anyway, off to the auction. So we can see what this life that imitates art that imitates life is.
What the art doing?
Excuse me. Oh, I almost passed the place up. I was expecting it to be up by Hancock's because he's precisely the type of person who would want to go to an art auction, I think. He has that sort of air to him.
I find it amusing that a lot of Stormblood's early game is just dealing with the bureaucracy of Ul'dah again.
Yeah, just in the Far East instead.
Every single time that the main protagonist of this game has to deal with the bullshit that happens in Ul'dah, I imagine Rory just gets immediate PTSD. Just fucking bloody banquet bullshit.
Too much paperwork. And this is Akebono, who I don't remember from the first quest that we did months ago at this point. It's been 42 streams.
Look at that mustache.
That mustache looks like it might be cut off later in this quest. I sure hope not, though, because it took him a hell of a long time to grow that thing out. I can't even imagine.
Unless he's secretly an asshole. In which case, yes, cut off his mustache.
Distinct possibility. I guess we're gonna find out. Because it's time for the art auction. Your boyfriend and you did one of your old laps around these apartments. It's around 1K steps, and you were definitely winded around 500. Yeah, I can understand. It's just one of those things. You just have to build your stamina up. That's all. I've struggled with building my own stamina up ever since I took the fireman's test and didn't even get the chance to see if I had enough stamina to run 1.5 miles in 12 minutes and 50 seconds. I think that was the time, which is a very quick mile and a half, by the way. I can eke out about, at the time of the test, I could eke out about 1.1 miles in 12 minutes and 50 seconds with no resistance, mind you, on the elliptical. I'm not quite at an 8-minute mile yet on the elliptical at our house, but I'm getting closer with every passing day. So yes, hi broker. At least it's not the shadow broker this time.
I was gonna make a joke, but it's actually spoilers, technically.
Are they really selling a keycairn? Why? Well, that's not very nice. This is slavery. I should get you guys arrested and thrown in jail, but judging by the fact that Kageyama got out, the jail doesn't seem to be very good. Well, if all of you are okay with... Akebono, no, you can't be okay with slavery. This is not okay. Yes, someone wants to sell a keycairn. This is not okay. Stop it. That's a life you're selling for 800,000 koban. I hope he lets him go free.
Why am I imagining that during this entire thing, it's just smash cutting to all of them, then just smash cuts to Rory switching to Warrior and inner-releasing while grabbing her axe slowly, and Jimmy just lowers her hand and the eyes just slowly fade away?
I hope he's not gonna eat him, because if he is gonna eat him, I'm gonna have some words with Akebono, and by words I mean I'm going to summon Ardbert back so I can get on Warrior, and then I'll inner-release his ass. Eruzia, huh? It's a funny place. A statue. Okay, what kind of statue? He's carrying it with 2 hands. That guy must be pretty strong. You know, not for nothing, but that statue looks an awful lot like, Hildebrand. doing his best Buddha impression. Or expecting to swan dive into the ground again. Either or.
I think my favorite part about the statue is just that look of contentment on his face, as though he is accepting his death.
Yeah, he's accepting his fate of smashing into the ground again, just like he always does. Nashu, that's the inspector. He's just... He's
unconscious,
just
again.
And paralyzed, likely, judging by the fact that he's not moving. I don't know about temporal magics. I was gonna say he probably just needs a couple of spine drops. I remember what
Where's his
spine
dad?
drops do. Or, you know, we could give him the Nashu special. Yay! Shigure, we should move. Like, now. Because most of the markets are about to go up in smoke. The fuse is already lit, Shigure. What do you want her to do? Put it out? I mean, I guess, but...
Nashu, please.
She has bombs, doesn't she? Of course she does. Nashu, please. We'll use them later, Nashu. It's fine. It's less carnage and more slapstick, if I'm honest with you. Well, that did the trick, I think, because he's mortified. Well, he's not in the cold, so probably not hibernation. It's probably just his brain's turned off. Where's his restart button? Rory? Well, you sure didn't seem so keen on the idea of selling the key, Kern, and now you're like, oh, it's a dude? I don't think I can sell this. What the fuck?
Well, of course he's not going to buy a Highlander. He's a Highlander.
Yeah, but he was also like, oh, we can sell a key, Kern. It's like, that is half of a person, okay?
Have you considered that the people here might be just a touch racist?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't... I mean, I guess nice save, but I don't think that's gonna work, sir. What if I get the actual GG from the Goldsmiths Guild over here? What will he have to say about your automaton?
GG calling it awful.
Meanwhile, your GG is like, hey, Dad, why are you frozen? Dad?
Dad? Dad? Dad?
Just poking him. That seems to be his winning bid, is 800,000 Koban. Boy, it's a good thing I had Alpa make me a bunch of fake gold before this was already done. 900,000, my good sir. Let's see you top it, because I might have a little more. 1 million Koban! He didn't put his pinky up to his mouth, though.
I would have absolutely fucking lost my shit if he did that.
Nashu, that's not one of your bombs, is it? Okay, well, no, because it's a smoke bomb. There would have been a lot more violence in that bomb if it was one of Nashu's.
Just an unrepentant amount of violence.
I'm pretty sure the Wolf Burglar has struck again. And he didn't even get my Blitz Whip this time. Serves him right. You've just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. Pay $115 to every player. Wait, that's Monopoly. You remember the Heavensward questline? You were so bored until the Grand Sirs were on screen? Oh my god, I had so much fun with the Heavensward Hildebrand quests. It took us 2 entire streams to go through all 8 of those quests, and they were glorious. Like, I don't know if we've ever laughed so hard as when Gigi first showed up on screen after Hildebrand got pile-driven by his father.
I don't know, though. Leaving one of them out in the cold with no pants was pretty fucking funny.
Those were the days. Okay, well, in any case, the Wolf Burglar took off and ran, according to Akebono. Good eye, sir. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were a ninja, because you could see through smoke bombs. The inspector's been kidnapped! Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe we should rescue the Keycurn as well while we're at it. Questions for later. For now, let's go rescue Hildebrand. Maybe we'll be able to find the Keycurn after that. I mean, I suppose if Akebono bought the keycurn, like, he probably doesn't have an appetite because his other prize just got stolen, so, you know, maybe we can get away with that, I suppose. I was gonna say, where's the stairs? Here's the stairs. Yes, the wolf burglar did, in fact, steal a person. I hope we can just arrest him for kidnapping. You know that's never how this is gonna work. If this allied...
The rich guy going back to his apartment with the fucking keycurn sits down, is just like, oh, I can't wait, I'm gonna be immortal and young forever. Rory kicks the door.
FBI, open
Squad
up!
of immortal flames with fucking gunblade machine guns.
Wow, you did that really quickly. We only just got here, and you've already taken the keycurn back to his home. Yeah, that's what we're thinking, Shigure, because I got nothing else to do other than go see if the inspector's okay, so... It's Eorzean, gentlemen, but yes. Alright, well, then we can get the Kojin on it, since I happen to know all of them, so... Yeah, probably never gonna happen again, yeah. This is a bit of a first and a last. Alright, off to the Ruby Price then. Thank you, Captain, for the information. Where in the Ruby Sea did they go? Directly outside of the teleport point that we can go to in a second, so let's go to the teleport point. I think there's some stairs in here. Yes, there are. Actually. Now, does this door open? Yes, this door does. Good. Because that'll take us right back to the markets, where I can use the teleporter, the Ethernet, to pop right over to Shiokaze Hostelry and then run directly to the Ruby Sea.
Auto gunblade Cole, better than gunblade strung in the fucking gun halberd. Why does Garlemald just stick a gun in everything and say it's a new weapon?
That's their idea of originality, I guess.
See, but it kind of makes sense, because it's like, oh, if we equip all of our soldiers with gunblades, it means they'll be able to fight at range and melee combat without switching weapons, only switching grips, which is much faster.
Yeah, they want to be efficient.
Efficient murderers.
Alas, I cannot say I've seen such a thing, but I have a side quest for you if you're looking for one. Okay, so probably you didn't see him because he's like, yeah, you know, it's just some dude or two in a boat. Well, back to the drawing board. Well, I have an idea, so let's take a look. Yeah, I was going to say the Confederacy will tell us, and if they can't tell us, the Kojin will. So, let's go see how they've felt about this Ruby Tithe lately in Sakazuki.
Blech.
Yeah, pretty much. So if it so happens that they took a dude with them, they might have to give up the dude in order to go through, because they'll be like, sir, you can't take a person through here. That's kidnapping. We used to do that. You're not allowed. Seriously, a gun halberd. How the fuck does that thing fire without exploding? It's got a very...
Ceruleum!
I was gonna say, it's got a very hefty shaft. Sorry.
What you don't know, everyone in Garlemald fucking lifts.
Oh, okay, maybe this is the burglar then, since he refused to pay the tithe. Oh, yeah, well, that sounds like Hildebrand, so... you could sink his boat so that he just haunts you forever. Okay, I went to the Isle of Beko, so that's where we'll go. But before we go there, let's go play more Triple Triad! Gotta get it in because this might be the last time I'm doing it, so... And I never beat this guy back in Stormblood. I remember fighting him in Triple Triad, but I don't think I ever won. So we're gonna see why. It probably was because of Plus, if I'm being honest. Whatever card he's got, though, I don't have it. So let's see if we can beat him this time. Probably not true, but... Especially with me going first, but I'll do my best. Hirschfont, don't fail me. Thank you, Hirschfont. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Thank you, Hirsch.
Let's see, do this. Okay, now. I don't want a plus or something and then get comboed, so... Do I want to take the center to avoid that? I guess I could do this. Might be my bad play, though. Okay, never mind. We win. Triple team 6. I don't know what that is. I guess we're going to find out in a second because I'm going to click on the achievement and find out. I have defeated 70 unique NPCs at Triple Triad, and what did I get for it? Oh, I got a card for it. I guess it's in my inventory. Unless I already claimed it? No, hang on.
It says unclaimed, my guy.
Yeah,
You probably have to go to the achievement
I wasn't
guide
paying
again.
attention. There it is. No, you can just claim the reward directly from here, so... Like, directly from your achievements menu now. It is...
What did you get?
A lease card! I definitely don't have that one yet. So let's see what it does. Let's see. In with the
Fucking
Stormblood
rare
stuff.
card.
No, that's the Seeker of Solitude. Okay, fair enough. And then... There she is. No, she's not bad, actually. For a 4-star, though, I don't know if I'd stick her in my deck, but not bad. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, the Argath one I got before. Actually, that's better than Hirschfont, but y'all understand why I can't take Hirschfont out of my deck, right? Like, I don't need to explain that one. I don't feel like I need to explain that one.
Can never take it out, ever.
Nope. Who are you talking about? I don't know who she's looking at. Anyway. Shigure. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He probably posed Hildebrand at the top of the ship to get by easier and then hid at the bottom of the boat. I guess so. So off to the Isle of Becco, then. Thank you for the information, sir. Alright, off we go. I have Mount Roulette enabled, so I'm just going to end up with whatever I get today. Like, that's what I have instead of my normal mounts on Blue Mage. I just get whatever's in my favorites list. So we might see Mizuko, Parvati, Quinfucius, and the car all at once today.
The car.
Are you dissociating again, or are you following me?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I am. Egg.
No thoughts. Head egg. You should turn off mount music again. Yeah, I figured after a little while it was worth it to do it, just because that way we could hear the new music for Shadowbringers after we got rid of the Sin Eaters, and so I just sort of left it, you know. Well, Nashu may have spotted the person we're looking for, so let's see. Unless it's not the Wolf Burglar, which, considering it's these quests, that's a distinct possibility. Well, that looked like a Lupin to me, but...
Oh god, I remember this.
Are we sure it's the Wolf Burglar? Yeah, I was gonna say, it could just be a dude in a costume. Because apparently Eorzea has fursuits now. Shigure, no, he's a cosplayer. Why did we find a cosplayer out here? Oh yeah, it's one of the
Gentle Dead Man.
Yeah, it's one of the Gentle Dead Men from Realm Reborn.
Cosplaying as a Lupin.
For some reason. Yeah, I was gonna say, are you on vacation or something? Are you going to a LARPer convention? Yeah, you answer us first, and then I'll answer you.
Cole, did you tell him about the post-Endwalker quest lines? No.
Cole did not mention anything about that, no. You're done gathering at the fucking end of creation, so you can listen to area themes again. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you want to go to the Siren Song Sea. They seem pretty, yeah, very dead. Like, not undead dead, like dead dead. So. Well, I'll try to stop killing them once they stop trying to kill me. No offense. Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably would know where Hildebrand is out of anybody because you've got an etheric tether to him because you were both zombies together. I don't know if I'll ever utter a
Bonds beyond
sentence.
time.
I don't know if I'll ever utter a sentence as strange as that one, but then again, these are the Hildebrand quests, so that's like, we should slap that
Bonds
saying
beyond
on the
time.
front of it. So, what'd you say?
Just fucking bonds beyond time.
Pretty
Making
much.
a stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's with the fursuit? You know, that actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. That would be a practical reason for wearing a fursuit around if you're a zombie and you have a hard time, convening with the living because, well, you're dead and they find that unflattering. So, they'd be like, oh no, the rest of it's just face paint. So, I guess that makes sense. Shigure, don't worry about it. You're being hazed very slowly into the process of Hildebrand. I don't think... What was the name of the guy from the Heavens Ward quest? Because he got it a lot faster than Shigure's getting it.
I cannot remember.
Is it Seer? I forget. Whatever his name was. He got blasted with Hildebrand, like in the first fucking quest. It's like, I don't understand any of this, and it's like, oh, don't worry, dude, it gets way worse. Are we going to... No, not to town Mizu, but it looks like just about. Mizuko, don't go snacking on these Enkiyu while you're at it. They give you indigestion. Oh, we're up from here. Okay.
Uppies.
Alright, go for a swim. I'll call you if I need you again.
You're just flying around on Hoot for these quests.
No, Shigure, actually just these ones specifically. Again, it's very practical reason to wear a fursuit around. Okay, let's see if we can rescue Hildebrand and get this wolf burglar off of Shigure's back. But what kind of a hideout would he have up on a hill like this? It's not like there's any caves in the place. I mean, they're down below, so... Yeah, something like that. You, taken to kidnapping people now, or...? I'm glad for you, Nashu. Your Lloyd Irving-ass sketch. Well, really, it would be their man, because as the Admiral said last time, there will be no man or beast man anymore. Just man. Shigure, step back.
Dungo Bomb!
I'm glad that you decided to bring that along. Have fun, Wolf Burglar. This is gonna entirely hit Hildebrand directly in the face.
Yup.
Because it just jumped up, so he's basically gonna swallow it. Bomb? You want it? It's yours, my friend. What do you think? Nice catch, Inspector. I don't know about kill. Just, severely maim. Well, Inspector Hildebrand, ladies and gentlemen, he's very good at the javelin throw on top of being the world's top inspector. Goodbye! Nice fireworks show, though, Nashu. Haven't seen that since I took on the jumping puzzle in Costa del Sol. Well, the good thing is, neither of them are dead. They're just hanging for their lives over top of a shoal. So, you go one way, I'll go the other? We should probably save the... Rory, go get the wolf burglar. I'll get the inspector.
I'm working on it.
Okay, Nashu says no. I guess we're all getting the wolf burglar. Goodbye, Hildebrand. Yeah, that's about right. Now, don't go trying that at home, wolf burglar. It doesn't work for you the way it works for him. Well, if you fall, the Kojin will make short work of you, so... Okay, if you want to. Bye. Or not. Because he has a side plan. I suppose we should have expected the burglar who hasn't gotten caught to have a contingency plan for everything, shouldn't we? Alright, bye. Well, the wolf burglar got away, but at least we got the inspector back at the bottom of this ditch. So that means we can keep on the lookout for the wolf burglar, because the inspector will be on the case right now, because here he is. Listen, I was just following the leader, dude. I tried to stick my neck out for you at first, and then she shut me completely down. I suppose you're back in, lucidity now, so that's good. That's because... God damn it, Shigure. He is a living being. Yeah. The one and only, known Eorzea over. And now Kugane over by the time these quests are done. Yeah, you're in Kugane now. So, have fun with that one. Oh, boy. He's back! Yay!
Hildebrand has returned.
And now he's gone. Because justice calls for him. Like, I don't know. Like the 3 bombs Nashu threw at him. I was gonna say, Nashu, you could just get in the car while I was driving.
Yes, I had forgotten the insanity of these two.
Well, you won't forget it soon, because we're doing all of the insanity today, probably. Depending on how long these quests go for.
Dear God. There's
a total of 8 left to do, and we have done... Well, once this quest is over, we'll have done 2. So... he's a bit of a unique person, so not everybody can claim to be a zombie overlord and an inspector extraordinaire at the same time. So... Well, you never know. He might actually lead us to the wolf burglar. Nope, never mind. Couldn't say that with a straight face. Let's just keep going. Alright, so Hildebrand is just shy of Tamamizu. Off we go. Back in Zakar. Wonder if it's a good idea to be driving this thing while there's a thunderstorm going on. Bzzzt.
Imagining it's just like lightning gets struck at that twice. What are the chances?
Gets struck 15 more times. The keycurn is okay. I am friend. I am glad that you did not get eaten. How did you get here? Wait, you're not the one from the auction. Unless you are the one from the auction and Akebono just let him free. Oh. Oh, okay, so you're like his brother or his friend. Okay, got it. Well, I suppose we're gonna get the keycurn back then, so that's cool. Shigure, he's basically a person.
Did the rat man just speak?
Jesus Christ, I didn't know I'd have to solve racism again while I was doing these quests. Sorry, Keycurn, these people are incredibly racist, and I have yet to quell that out of their minds.
God, even Ishgard isn't as racist anymore.
It's true. Hell, they've got dragons flocking into the city to learn crafting at this point. You know, mostly thanks to me,
what?
But... What, you haven't been there since the dragons started coming in to craft things?
I was a little busy attacking and dethroning God.
Oh, okay, fun. Well, this one escaped, so he's got a good sense for danger. Probably because they all think that they're lucky and want to eat them to gain eternal life. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess that whoever was, having the mind of selling the stuff at that broker probably is the one we need to arrest now. And yeah, we gotta go find this Keycurn's friendly friend, so. I guess I'm glad that the Keycurn get their time in the spotlight here too, since I didn't show the Qatari quests on screen. Alright, back to Kugane to have a talk with this silver-tongued broker. And see if we can't find out who decided to sell this poor innocent soul. That's you, not the Ethernet. There we go.
Oof. Love how I'm just sitting there, like, staring, like, where's the question mark?
Because I didn't tell you, I'm just going to teleport to the Ruby Bazaar, so you had an idea of where to go. Mr. Broker, I need to know who the buyer is. Because as you can see, the statue was not a statue, and the Keycurn was not a rat man, and he has friends that want him to come home. Oh boy. Are we sure that he's the one that did that? Isn't he just the broker? Like, isn't he the third party that sells the stuff? Shigure, what does he mean? I thought you were with the Sekisei Gumi. Oh, well that's not good. So should I go get the actual Sekisei Gumi? Because I'm sure they'd listen to me having finished the samurai quests. I could just go get Makoto and she'll cut your ass down to size. I'm not sure that's gonna help, Inspector. Yeah, I was gonna say that they've got a very rigid system of rules and regulations here. We're gonna need to go to the Sekisei Gumi if we want to arrest this guy. For, selling, basically human trafficking. Which, thankfully, the Sekisei Gumi are answering, I think. Because here's one of them right now. I kind of wish it was just Makoto, but, fair enough. Nope, not everybody would know who Makoto is, but, I mean, they could have just had it be Makoto if you did the samurai quests, and then Solemn Sekisei Gumi if you didn't. Whatever. Or don't, do me a favor, because I haven't wet my blade today. Not a problem. Are you ready to induct him into the Sekisei Gumi now, or? Because I assume that's what this is about. Oh, yeah, maybe you should have done that at first, Shigure. Well, sounds like you need to dot every I and cross every T if you want to get into the Sekisei Gumi there, Shigure, but... I mean, they let me in without doing that, but I was a bit of a special case, so...
You did save the world multiple times.
True. Oh, good, they got the Keycurn back. Fantastic. Now we just have to get them back home. So, are these the first versions of the father and son combo for the Qatari quests? I feel like they're just friends, though, in this case, not like father and son, but... Yeah, don't go following any merchants into dark alleys. That usually leads to trouble. So, why not, go there and join them and follow the rules and do all that? Why go out and be in... I mean, I guess if you wanted to be like Hildebrand, but you just learned that he existed, so... Uh-huh. I mean, you could always ask Hein for a job, but he might be a little busy at the moment. I don't know if you should do it for earning the approval of the Sekisegumi. I feel like you should do it because he's a thief and needs to be brought to justice. Such evil cannot be suffered and all that. Or the inspector could give you gainful employment until he leaves. I'm sure you will, Inspector. Well, we're back on the case. Because you knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
Off the case?
Yeah, that's true. Technically, we've been on the case since Nashu got here, but I had to get you home first because I knew I couldn't do this without you.
Oh, how touching.
I mean, I could have done it with the auspice, but... What fun would that have been?
Would it have really been the same?
No. Because Bayako wouldn't have had nearly as many good reactions to it. I'm gonna try, Shigure. We're kind of the straight-ish people in these joke quests, so... Yeah, and to be fair, we need to investigate this thoroughly, so maybe I should go get Makoto so we can, you know, do just that. Or we could do it on our own, because that's just how we roll. That's fine, I suppose.
Oh, these one. We get these end credit scenes now.
Hildebrand will return in The Blade Mislaid. Next time on Gentleman Hero Hildebrand Extraordinaire Inspector. Are they ever gonna... Okay, there we go. Open the curtains on...
The fucking dongo bombs in the background.
Whatever this is supposed to be. See, when they do stuff like this, it makes me feel like this is all an act and we're just along for the ride. Which is a possibility. I don't know, though. There wasn't enough Godbert in those quests. I was promised Godbert in the hot springs, and I did not get Godbert in the hot springs. So when is that happening?
Don't worry. You'll get Godbert, all right.
I'm sure I will. Because he's probably coming here for a vacation from Jillian, and then she will chase him and promptly smack someone with a frying pan until they die. So.
Bonk. Jillian's inner release is on a level I've never seen before. It transcends anger.
That's because you haven't gotten the Culinarian Relic tool from A Realm Reborn. I think it's from A Realm Reborn anyway. There's one where, like, you have it on your back, and then it's like a gigantic, and then it gets smaller so you can use it for cooking when you unsheath it.
I want a fucking warrior glamour that's just a giant frying pan.
I mean, we've been saying this since the Heavensward Hildebrand quest. It still hasn't happened yet.
Which fascinates me.
We need to
You have any idea if they put that bitch on the Mog station for like $2? They would make so much money.
We need to participate in the design contest next time they have one for warrior, and you just need to make one of the weapons a frying pan.
It's just a fucking frying pan. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Make it look like a complicated diagram of a frying pan, but it's just a frying pan.
Literally nothing special about it. It's just a frying pan with a unique sound effect.
Yep. With every hit is just a small plonk.
Just the TF2 fucking frying pan sound effect.
Yep. Because Square Enix, what you need to understand is that all warriors want to do is use their trusty frying pan as a dying pan. Anyway, Rakuza District, let's go. I have to wonder how many takes it took Kyle LeBear to say that line when he said that line in, was that in the Pokemon movie? I forget. Or was it one of the episodes? It's been a while. Akebono? A near thing in terms of you buying a keycurn. Oh, the wolf burglar struck again. Never mind. Far be it from me to expect Akebono to feel remorse for almost buying a
A
life.
person.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Our healer lagged out and died during the last MSQ dungeon of 6.0. The summoner then died to lag as well. Gunbreaker and you clutched out with mitigation, super potions, and bloodbath. Well, if you're gonna carry super potions around, might as well use them, you know?
Fucking built different.
So that's cool. Sure, Akebono, we'll hear the tale. So who burglarized you this time? The same person as always. And he stole a sword this time. The Soburo Sukehiro! Or tried to, anyway.
Attempted to.
How have you now? And who would this peerless samurai worth every koban be? Let's find out. Look, you're a deep dungeon enthusiast. You carry super and hyper potions on your bars. Okay, well, there you go. I'm a little bit of a bigger fan of lemonade and moo moo milk myself, but, you know.
God fucking damn it.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Especially considering the fact that when we do Pokemon playthroughs, I literally spend like 10 minutes of a couple of streams just standing at a vending machine. Look, Shigure's just looking for employment, Akebono. You employed Yojimbo? Are you sure that's a good idea? Did Kageyama not tell you what happened last time with Yojimbo? And why he's working at the Gold Saucer now? I guess Akebono sees right through Shigure. Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like he's got everything in hand at the moment. So now what do we do? I mean, would you double or triple the guard for one burglar? Yeah, we just gotta make him listen to reason. Bad news, Jimmy. Lemonade got nerfed in the more recent games. It only heals 60 now. Yeah, I think that's correct, because it was like that in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, if I recall correctly as well. I think I still ended up using it, though. I just replaced... Like, normally I keep fresh water for low heals, like small heals, and then I keep Moo Moo Milks for larger heals until Hyper Potions are needed at, like, level 60 or something. But I think I ended up just replacing the fresh water for small heals with Lemonades, and then I bought Hyper Potions because they heal, like, 120. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just do this and this instead. It was a little more money than usual, but what was I spending my money on by the end game of Let's Go Pikachu? Really? Wasn't like I was going to the game corner and buying a Porygon, you know? I think we need to go to the inn. I might see Gilbert. Yeah, that's great. Godbert at the hot springs now. Oh, they're not at the end. They're down here.
I miss the dysphoric economy in prior gen potions.
Where they're only good until you get about 3 badges, and then you can replace them with soft drinks. I mean, he did a pretty good job of a Manderville Mambo not too long ago, so... Anyway, Akebono's bodyguard. Okay, fair enough. So it sounds like it's time for us to sneak in on the rooftops. Maybe I shouldn't say that directly in front of his bodyguard. Not like he'd catch me anyway, I'm a ninja, so...
Getting caught? Imagine.
Yeah, really. Who's stealing what now? I didn't even know. Hildebrand, that's not what he's saying. A gecko of surpassing beauty. Alright then. Do you think a guy like Shigure is acquainted with any gecko? Or Geico? He doesn't even have car insurance.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway, we'll probably be back with more stupidity, Mr. Bodyguard. I just need to go fetch my friends first. That's why I didn't want to say Geico, because I was like, no, the car insurance commercials will be too easy to say if I do that. I just said Gecko instead. Oh, good, there's a brawl happening over here. The perfect place for us to hatch a plan.
Plan.
Shigure, is this the sake house that you go to because you don't have 2 wooden nickels to rub together? Oh boy. Well, you're right about that one. He'd like to be an Okiya or a Geico himself, actually. Hang on, Nashu, pay attention. You might get a kimono out of this. So which ones are not worth their salt, then? Okay, so how much do you need? 70,000 Arzian gil? I've got that.
I love the responses to this. 70, only 70,000 hells. My subligar is
Oh
worth more than
my
that.
god, they brought back my stupid ass Chocobo's name from the first time we went to the Gold Saucer. I cannot believe that. That is the name of the Chocobo from the first... Do you remember that episode where we spent the entire episode in the Gold Saucer? That is the name of the stupid ass name of the Chocobo that I put there. I think I have to say this one now, even if I don't have a gambling problem.
I have a gambling problem with the horse first lost my last skill on Claracity.
It's too bad it's not the one from my other file, or I could have said I lost it on Warkwalker.
Oh, to melt the temptations of the saucer.
Well, your father is, like, big on their boards, so... Oh, good. I mean, it's been empty for a while.
You fly in the ointment.
Just a smidge, yeah. Never fun when you get flies in your ointment. That hasn't happened since the 1800s. Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you gonna pluck 70,000 gil from, Shigure? I mean, I have it. Apparently they're not letting me pay for it, though, because I have a gambling problem. Oh, have you now? You want to shave somebody? Well, I don't think you need to ask him. I think you need to ask Nashu, who is going to fetch a pair of scissors right now. Oh, no.
Where did she get those scissors?
I don't think you want to know, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get Jandalin a new pair.
I'm imagining Jandalin just on vacation and fucking...
He's just in the hot springs. Wait, where did my attire go?
My attire! My wares!
She picked Hildebrand, I think. I think that's who it ended up going to. Nope. Maybe not. Nope, she got Shigure. Well, yeah, that's very, thorough of you, Nashu. I'll never be the same again! Would they? I mean, I guess he did have very generic JRPG protagonist hair just a minute ago, so... As usual, Hildebrand wins with entertainment. But maybe give Jandalin back his clothes, Nashu. I guess not. I'd like to believe that she's just gonna forget and leave the clothes inside the sake house, so Jandalin's just wandering around town naked looking for his clothes. Shigure, you gonna be okay, buddy? I can't exuviate that burn on your head. It's there forever now. At least I think it is. Till we go find some ointment.
Need to go find that ointment from the first couple of quests, which made the dude's head so shiny it fucking blocked out the sun.
Yeah, that one. No, she dressed you up nice, Nashu. Very convincing. I mean, I would hope not, considering they went to the trouble of dressing her up. Now we just need to teach her how to do Geico things. Maybe get her a 401k while we're at it.
You know, I was just thinking to myself, because I did notice the first time around. I was like, I wonder where that pervy Lalafella is, considering that the joke of Nashu being in a kimono would kill him, and then I noticed him around the fucking corner.
Yeah, he was like right here, wasn't he?
Yup.
Yeah. That crazy guy.
That crazy Lalafell.
I was gonna say, we probably won't be able to see him very easily from where we are, though, because it's nighttime, so... You know, it's not like he has a light on him. Then again, your lighting's probably better than mine because, you know, I'm on medium settings all the way around.
And I'm on ultra!
Yeah, that.
My hair has physics, my settings are so high.
It's true. My hair doesn't have physics, not like hers. Your stalwart ass, huh?
My stalwart ass.
Knock 'em dead,
God
Nashu.
Fucking damn it.
They cut him off at the exact moment they should, considering what they wanted to do there. Well, you could say she's been hiding right under your nose, Mr. Bodyguard. I love how they said, well, maybe the Sekisegumi will take Shigure more seriously when this bodyguard has the exact same haircut.
Literally.
Alright, Nashu, we gave you a link shell. Just contact us if anything crazy happens and I will self-destruct the door. And then Rory will come in while Shigure and Hildebrand scrape my ass off the floor.
FBI, open up!
I'll be okay, keep going. I mean, you do remember the bombs that she had, right? The Dango bombs, Shigure? She'll be fine.
They're just in her pocket.
Mm-hmm. So do we need me to sneak in on the rooftops yet, or? Because that window looks awfully like a sneak in on the rooftops kind of window. Ah, Yojimbo.
Jimbo.
Yeah, it's Jimbo and Jimme. Oh boy. You know, I kind of wish one of the dancer quest NPCs showed up here if you did the dancer quests. I don't think they do. I guess it would have been retroactive. They would have had to add it in, but like it would have been interesting if this was the lady from the dancer quest, because there's this one lady that is specifically a dancer, and she specifically ends up in Kugane at the end of the dancer quests. So, like, it would have been nice to just, you know, it would have been like the samurai in the cowboy hat that we saw at the beginning of this episode, like just a little nod, you know. I don't think she gets paid to drink, but okay, I guess so. You can't hear Jimbo without flashing back to Jimmy Neutron. I mean, that's just how mimetic Q is, so.
Seems like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Yeah, that. Can't believe someone paid him to say that.
I mean, somebody's paid the fucking Arbiter's voice actor from Halo to say, turn himself into a pickle.
Oh, good. This asshole wants to take this person as his wife. Fun.
And somehow, I'm not surprised.
And what are you gonna do? Pay for her? Like Akebono tried to pay for that keycurn? Yeah, the VA voiced that meme. I'm sure you've heard it, Cole. Pretty much. Well, hello there. Oh, okay, well. Off she goes. No mannerisms whatsoever. Just start eating the sushi. Just make sure none of it is that hot or barfy stuff that Lickitung ate in Pokemon Stadium.
Oh no.
How did I know this was going to happen? I'm pretty sure PS3 support died for that spit. Actually, I think these quests still happened when PS3 support was happening, so...
I love how Nashu's just still eating.
Mm-hmm. How often do you think she gets to taste the best sushi in town? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yojimbo, why? Evidently, Yojimbo's a fan of Drag Race. I'm not going to hate a man for their tastes. Alright, Hildebrand. Just give them the Mambo. I'm sure they'll be... Never mind. So you don't get that dance anywhere in this game, do you? The one he's doing right now. This fan dance.
Fetching yet belligerent.
I don't think Yojimbo's gonna do that for you, Akebono. Be careful, Akebono. You're starting to sound like Kageyama, and last I checked, Yojimbo was not a fan of Kageyama. There you go. In the meantime, here comes the wolf burglar. And here we are. Somehow having convinced the bodyguard to check on the wolf burglar.
Man. Convinced. Rory holding a rock.
Yojimbo, it's been a while, man. How you been? You actually started reading at this point. You officially had no idea what was going on. Oh, they're just dressing Hildebrand in drag. It's fine. No big deal.
Somehow, I'm not surprised.
And there he goes. And there goes Nashu.
Man, he runs fast as shit, those sandals.
I was gonna say, somehow she learned how to run as fast as he does.
He's still wearing the makeup.
Yes, he is. Why do you feel conflicted, Yojimbo? You were a fan in the drag, but at some point they have to take the drag off. It's not like they can wear it 24/7. Society hasn't accepted drag people to wear it 24/7 yet.
I love how the wolf burglar has just completely embraced the insanity of everything that's happening.
He's just like, you know what? Roll with it. Somebody shoot the bomb out of his hand. Yojimbo,
Fuck, my gun's not loaded!
You might want to go faster. Here we all go.
Oh.
Damn, that table went flying as hard as it did when Kiryu threw it at Kuze in Chapter 1 of Yakuza 0. The sushi, no! Ow. Why does he always end up as the one that's through something? Oh good, the wolf burglar got away again. Damn it! Shiyume, you might not want to dance in this studio anymore. Things are getting a little rowdy in here. Upon your concubine? Maybe you should... Oh boy. Hooyah!
Yay!
Did we not tell you that she learned from the monks around here? Nice. And now I want it to have been the dancer NPC even more, because then she could have done that.
Yay!
Give it to him directly between the eyes, Chiyume. I want her on my team. Add her to the party. Shigure, should we, are you gonna get that? Because Nashu's eyeing it awfully suspiciously. Oh, okay, good.
Hildebrand, still fucking dead on the ground.
Well, it doesn't look like a katana to me. Kind of looks like the knives that I could have used as a ninja if I wanted them to be the size of a truck. Oh boy. Well, let's scrape Hildebrand up off the floor. I thought it was going to be me, but let's get him up so we can go looking. That threat was cool, too. There you go. Burglar is, in fact, very good at what he does, yes. Yoshimbo. Yeah, no, I could feel like we definitely have met before multiple times, at least twice, anyway. Because I definitely was at the Gold Saucer when you did your thing there. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, at least he's, closer to us than ever before. He got away, but he's not that far away, so... Excuse me. Okay, well, with Yojimbo in
part-timer at the
tow...
Gold Saucer, my reaction, I would have laughed my ass off if you could bring that up in fucking canon as a part of, like, a dialogue choice. Like how you could present the fucking, like, wind-up doll to fucking Graha at the end of... At the end of the patch content.
Yeah, there you go.
Haven't we met somewhere before? Don't you work as a part-timer there? Ah, yes, absolutely, 100%.
I suppose the Yojimbo that was, at the Gold Saucer was a little larger, but maybe he can shrink and grow his size at will, like Hoot. Okay, so maybe he stole it from one of the Yangshins that were over there. Maybe I'll get to see the guy that helped rebuild the Doman Enclave in this quest as well. I shall endeavor to take that as a compliment. It's going to be very difficult. Alright, off to Yangsha.
Yangsha.
Up at the House of the Fierce. Well, that's good. Because if we had to go to Namai, there was a very distinct possibility that we would see a very suspicious tower on the horizon that, despite all of my efforts, still appears even though we haven't done the quest for it yet. Because that's the next story quest, and I was trying to avoid having it show up by not doing it. Because it's not going to be plot relevant, so... Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Up to the Valley of the Fallen Rainbow so we can move along. Where the hell did you go, anyway?
Oh, I was just looking at something. You're good.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming.
I thought you already teleported there, and that was why you were sprinting off, but...
No, I've just been surfing your teleports all day.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm lazy as fuck today.
That makes sense. Oh, look, Yojimbo got Daigoro to help us out.
What the dog doing?
Is he a good boy? Good boy.
What the dog doing?
We're gonna find out. Probably helping us track
Can
this
I have
guy.
him as a mount? As a reward for this quest?
Oh, boy. I mean, he's just the right size for you. Look at him.
Rory riding Daigoro into battle.
You literally only finish this quest line to make the Endwalker relic. See, that seems like a waste. You have to do the Hildebrand quest to embrace the insanity. It's like playing Saints Row in your Final Fantasy XIV. But, I mean, if you want your Endwalker relics, fair enough. Yeah, don't worry about the quartz crystals there, Hildebrand. We can come back and look at those when we're on vacation. I was gonna say, Yojimbo, ready to track him? With Daigoro. Okay, there we go. Sure, Jim. Fair enough. I guess he might as well shorten it. He shortened Gilgamesh's name to Greg somehow, so...
Greg.
There goes Daigoro! We gotta follow him.
What the Daigoro doing?
Being a good boy.
As God intended.
I hope so, Shigure, but we still have, like, 5 more quests to do after that. No, this is number 5, I think. I'm trying to remember. No, I think this is number 3, actually. 5! 3, sir! 3! That. I'm gonna go driving. I don't drive in the car often enough. I usually fly it. I gotta steer clear of these Magatsu Kyofusas, though, because otherwise it will not work out. You were bored? This was before you quit that you started these? Locking dope-ass glam behind these was mean. Yeah, well, that's fair. True. Yeah, because there's all that glamour stuck behind these quests. Is Daigoro having trouble? Uh-oh. He doesn't like all the Magatsu Kyofusas around here. I'm gonna have to go blow them up. So he can resume being a good boy.
Resume good boy behavior.
Mm-hmm. He's like, wait a minute, you can remember Daigoro, but you can't remember Yojimbo? So the smell of Namazu tricks Daigoro into not knowing how to do this stuff. Is it because they collect gold? Because he collected a lot of gold back in Kagane Castle. I hope Kyoto isn't around here again.
Not again.
Because I'd have some words for that man, and I'd have to switch my glamours back to my wandering samurai glamour. Not that I have Bakaito anymore. Or my Storm Captain's Katana. Those are both being retired at the moment, although one in Ul'dah and one in the Maelstrom HQ. Sounds good, Shigure. I'll go search the northwest with Rory so that we don't die if the Magatsu Kyofusa decide to eat me for breakfast.
That would be deeply unfortunate.
Or just, the Magatsus as well, because that's not good either. Well, he was right. There is a Namazu about. And he's, I think, looking directly... No, that was just an idle animation. Never mind. Come up here so you can see what I'm talking about.
Where are you?
Because there he is! The Namazu! Gyorai Quick Strike. Well, that was conveniently timed.
It took me a minute to see what you were talking about. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I was like, oh.
Also, there's another Namazu over here that probably got 1,000 barbs, so maybe we should ministrate him. Sir, are you okay?
Pungent.
Do you need some
Namazu.
water? I have aqua cannon if you need it. Oh, never mind. He's not dead. He's just drunk. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe you should get some water in you instead of wandering into the one place in this section of the game with no water. Oh, sorry, I skipped that one a little quick. Oh, don't you fucking worry. There are like 9 more quests after these before you can make the relics. Fair enough. Actually, I'm hunting a thieving bandit, a Lupin, who stole a sword. Any idea if you've seen him? He carried it across his back. Does he ever expect to draw it? Because if he's going to carry it across his back, I'm pretty sure you can't draw it. I mean, I've done it with my Dark Knight Greatsword, but that's because it's not in a hilt. It just sort of hangs on my back like gravity is, microwaving it to my spine. This drunken Namazu happens to have seen the wolf burglar, actually. Yes. Any ideas where he went? Yes, let's rely on your barbells. Those have worked out for me in the past. No, their barbells are surprisingly accurate, actually. So, unless it's Kyoto. In which case, Uh-huh. Well, I know who I'm trusting. Shigure, the Namazus literally have magnetism to rely on. The sword is made of metal. It will have some sort of magnetism unless it is non-magnetic. We should follow the Namazu.
Follow the Namazu.
Thanks for the help.
All the time when I was a kid.
Thanks for the help. I appreciate your barbells. That's probably the highest compliment anyone could give a Namazu. Alright, well, you two go that way. Rory and I will go this way instead. Or we'll just remain in this area because he's somewhere around here. Well, one of us should take to the air, probably. So which one's it
The
gonna
air,
be?
you say?
So who's going to take to the air and who's going to search on the ground? Well, I guess you called dibs, so I'll be down here. Having fun time with the Magatsu over here. Well, I don't think I'm going to have a choice this time, so... I'm forgetting my Blue Mage rotation, excuse me. There we go. Use my sharpened knife because they're stunned. Oh, don't worry about it, I got this. Ultra Vibration! There.
I seem to have found a clue!
Oh, good. Plot-relevant gloves. That sounds exactly like what we need. Did he wear gloves? Would he need them? He's a Lupin, so he has hide on his... Whatever. I'm checking the item description on these because they sound like something we should check the item description on. If you didn't need them, you wouldn't have been able to pick them up. You know what? Fair enough.
You know... Yeah.
Mizuko, make sure you go get another swim because there's not really a whole lot of water going on out here. Yo, Jimbo, I found gloves. I don't remember. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember him wearing gloves, but maybe he puts them in his pockets and only uses them when he's trying to steal something without leaving fingerprints, like opening doors or something. Maybe they're thief gloves. Anyway, let's see if Daigoro can flush him out using the scent from the plot-relevant gloves. Here you go, Boy D. You and Interceptor can flush him out. Interceptor, take notes. He's teaching you how to track things. Well, I'm glad you guys didn't get blown up by the Magatsu, so... and I'm also glad that he's not distracted by Gyorai Quick Strike, because that would have been a problem. Alright, Daigoro, take us to him. He's making his way. As he do. Alright, see if we can catch up to Daigoro.
Daigoro.
He's moving pretty quick, though. Look at that mount speed he's running at.
The fast.
I'd almost think that he bought the 2 riding maps for this area like I did. Ah, our quarry, at last. Well, that's the plan, Shigure, so how do we... Yeah, I was gonna say... How do we surround him? Well, he won't be able to outrun Daigoro, so... Beat that man up! Fast doggo. And to be fair, he's a thief, so he probably has some gold in his pockets, and Daigoro loves gold.
Gold.
Excuse me, sir, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of these types of doggos, would you?
What the dog doing?
Oh, good, he has the gold. Is that the only gold you have? Okay, well, bye, Daigoro. Nice 90-degree turn, bro.
Fucking drifting dog.
Damn, he even got victory music for distracting our doggo. He does, in fact, really like Koban, yes. That's true, because he is a good dog just by existing. And if you have friends in high places, then why would you need to steal from other people in other high places? He's talking about his falcon, of course, but, you know, I was referring to the status of the people he steals from. Does he at the very least give to the poor? Is that why he only has 1 gold in his pocket? Because he gave it all away? I was gonna say, the Falcon seems confused. It might be because you look like a snack, Hildebrand, and not in the way that you're thinking. Oh no, he used TM45 on the Falcon. I feel like I should feel bad because that's like animal abuse, but like, nope, that's just funny to me. The only problem is that his legs didn't dip down like Hildebrand's do when he hit the ground. Unless that's about to happen.
Tommy, what have you done to my bird?
I don't think you want to know, Wolf Burglar. Because even I don't understand it.
What the dog doing?
Well, Daigoro's back. He fetched the gold. Good boy. And we've got the Wolf Burglar. And the Soburo Tsukihiro. Actually, yeah, you're a bladesmith, aren't you, Yojimbo? So you should probably verify that it's, not a fake or something. Before we get all the way back there, and then they say, oh, it's a fake, and that's why we have to spend the next 4 quests looking for it. Okay, good. Well, that solves that problem. Yeah, just nod and say, uh-huh, and you'll make it. Yeah, that's pretty much these quests in a nutshell. Well, I was going to say, he did employ you, so, don't go wandering off with it like someone else I know. Bye, Daigoro. Still feels familiar to me. And not like in a we fought at Kugane Castle kind of way, like in another familiar way. I'll worry about it later. I mean, it's distinctly possible. It depends on whether or not he's stolen the Blitz Whip yet. I'm never going to let the Wolf Burglar from Final Fantasy V live that down.
Never.
Because I was actually using a Beastmaster on my first playthrough, and I figured, oh, what's the worst that could happen if I let this guy out of jail? Well, you see, he stole my Blitz Whip, and then I didn't have an upgrade for my Beastmaster for, a while.
Motherfuckers in Chicago stole my damn porch. Can't have nothing.
Alright, anyway. Oh, hang on, I drew my weapon for no reason. Let's go, up here. I think it's up here. And see if Akebono got his sword back properly. Not that I'm particularly keen on giving Akebono what he wants when he basically just bought someone who was, a person, but... Yeah, actually, I was trying to say, see if the Wolf Burglar was taken into custody recently. Because if not, we have him.
What the dog do?
So there you go. Not a problem. Just make sure he gets a fair trial, because even if he's ran us halfway around the country at this point, it doesn't mean he doesn't, deserve a fair trial. It's not like how they used to do it in Master Muso-size days. Back then, they'd just cut people down where they stood. Incidentally, make sure he doesn't go into the same cell as Ugetsu. Because otherwise, he might end up being cut down where he stands. Wonder what he meant by that. I guess we'll find out later. Well, actually... I knew he was going to do that. I, Hildebrand, with the help of my assistants. What do you mean? I thought Yojimbo was taking care of that for us. Oh, no. Yeah, we gave it to Yojimbo to verify the veracity of the blade, and he said he'd bring it back to you. Oh. Well, goddammit. I don't... No, I'm pretty sure he made off with it, Hildebrand. Maybe he had to work another shift at the Gold Saucer, and he had to get out of here quickly. Only one way to find out. You have no idea, Akebono. Wah, wah. What, I don't get to laugh with all of them?
I would have died if you fucking just...
I feel like we all should have been laughing about it. I love how somebody with the editor just went fucking crazy with the earthquake effect right there. They were just like, no, just make it shake even more to the point where it's fucking hyperbole. Like, even more than inner release. Oh, man.
Took all of Kugane with rage. Unrelenting.
Well, how did we know you expelled him from your service, you man who buys slaves? Oh boy. Well, that could be a bit of a problem, actually, because, you know, Shigure was looking for gainful employment, and something tells me he's not going to find it here if Akebono gets his way. I mean, it's been like a day, so yes, that would be correct. Hey, there we go. Now he's got gainful employment, I think. Well, at least somebody got something out of this. I mean, I get a bunch of laughs out of this, so I always get something out of this, but, you know. Show him what you're made of, Shigure.
Hell yeah, Shigure finally gets a dub.
It's good, he gets a dub about halfway through the quest. It's better than, again, the guy from Heavensward whose name I can't remember. I still think it's Seer, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So, I'd have to go back and look. He's in a Sekisegumi uniform. Very nice. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's partially because you just had all of the hair that you've ever grown cut off of your head, but, you know. Yeah, it's all good. Glad to have been of assistance. Oh, have you now? Yeah, you know, that makes sense, actually, because, well, they have the Wolf Burglar, but they don't have the Sobero, so... Oh, well, okay then. Sounds like you're gonna need the help of the Inspector Extraordinaire again.
Again.
That's just your catchphrase today, isn't it, Hildebrand? Have you done the MSQ roulette one too many times, and now it's ingrained into your brain? The hunt begins. Again. Sure.
Do it again.
Well, Shigure, you're in for the long haul now. Wah, wah. Okay, that takes care of that. That's all good, Shigure. Like I said, it's just what we do. Especially with Hildebrand. It's better when we help people with Hildebrand. Yeah, she can kind of... I don't know if she's just going to import it or if we'll end up going back to Eorzea to grab it at some point, but there is a tonic to get you your hair back. Well, it's going to be a brief respite because we're doing all of these consecutively. So, you know. Why are the Namazu engaging in cannibalism? Next time on Gentleman Hero Hildebrand, he will return in The Black Heart Beneath. I mean, I guess fish eat other fish, so, you know, there's always a bigger fish and all that.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yes, that. I would prefer if the Namazu, you know, registered that mantra. We'll see you soon, Inspector! And by that I mean in approximately 2 seconds, because we're about to do this whole thing again.
Do it again.
Okay. Devoid of hair and hope? Oh no. Let's see what Shigure has felt in his mind in the past 5 seconds. Shigure, I was just here, man. Yours was my last adventure. It's been 5 minutes. How much despair at the loss of your hair have you gone through in the past 5 minutes? Because I think you need to see a doctor. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we accidentally tracked down Yojimbo before, twice already, so I'm sure it won't be that hard to do it a third time. All you gotta do is...
Jimbo.
Yeah, all we gotta do is get some gold and then throw it at the ground and wait for Daigoro to come running. Inspector, we're still on the case. Actually, that's
I see
precisely
the inspector has gotten himself a new suit and also cleaned up his makeup.
Yeah, fair enough. Because he needs to put on another disguise in here. Yeah, who is Jim? I was just talking to Jim, and he's not the Jim that we're referring to, right? This is going to get confusing very fast, isn't it? It's so effective, it might actually act as a distraction if we ever need a flashbang grenade. Oh, apparently she has some. Right now! Did the importer get here already, Nashu? Oh, you know, actually that makes sense if he's the one bringing it because, well, he's been to Eorzea. Would zombies be able to use aetherite? Like, do their bodies have ether in it? I would imagine they do because they walk around and, you know, look very convincing as living beings, but I don't know, do they have ether?
Ether.
I don't remember how zombies work in this universe. Hildebrand making me ask the real introspective questions. Excuse me. And what tale did you hear? Afuna Yurei. I probably said that incorrectly. Okay, well, fair enough, I guess. Afuna Yurei sounds like a rank A or something that you'd fight in the Ruby Sea. I think if I remember right, there's a giant jellyfish or something that might fit the bill, but I don't think that's what he's looking for. Yeah, there are some who call him Jim, but usually that some is only Hildebrand. I mean, yeah, that's gonna have to change, I suppose, if the Gentle Dead Men become a more public figure, but then again, people have accepted quite literal void scent into society to some degree now, so I guess we're gonna have to, you know, broaden our horizons. Oh, yeah, I guess we gotta get you a new get-up, buddy. Do you need the cash? I can't imagine you're carrying any if Hildebrand isn't. Because you guys follow what the Overlord does, right? Okay, we're off to question people again. Because that's usually how all the trouble starts in these quests, so here we go. And the Aetherite is right down here. And so are the people I need to question, as it turns out. No, I don't think I want to go to the Limsa Laminsa lower decks. You can have that one. Yeah, well that makes sense. He doesn't seem like the kind who'd go wandering around the main plaza, so...
And back to Kagane.
Really? Well, that seems silly. All he did was steal stuff. Why would they want to do that to him? Oh, yeah, because all of the people that he burglarized were really, really, really rich. So they would want him
aggressively
dead.
Rich.
So they would want him dead, even if that's, like, incredibly overzealous of them. I guess we get to speak to this guy again. Yeah, they sounded like they were, considering we haven't found anybody. Yeah, he was arrested, I remember. Oh, so he is a Robin Hood figure. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor. Well, maybe if they would have told me that beforehand, I wouldn't have arrested him so much. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about Akebono, especially considering he tried to buy a person. Well, two.
I love how we go through the entire first half of these quests, like trying to get the damn sword back and catch the burglar. Literally next quest, oh, the burglar was actually robbing really evil people and Akebono's an asshole! It's just like, Jesus Christ, Hildebrand.
Nope, this looks perfectly normal to me.
Perfectly normal.
Do you see
Perfectly
what I'm?
normal.
You see what I'm looking at?
Yup.
Mhm.
Perfectly normal.
Hey kid, you seen
Just your
somebody
average
named
day in
Yojimbo?
Kook.
Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, did he now? Boy, I wish this information was available to us beforehand. Now we have to bust him out of jail. Not that I can't do that, I'm a ninja, so, you know. Maybe I should have played ninja for this last trial instead of playing Dark Knight.
To be fair, you haven't exactly cracked out Dark Knight a whole lot.
It's true. And I remember I did actually get to main tank something over the course of this series. I main tanked Omega. Apparently he mustard bombed me so bad that I forgot. Alright, Shigure. We have some info. Not a whole lot about Yojimbo, but we have some more info about our wolf burglar now. Oh good, you got him some new attire. Now people will just look at his darkly features and say, ah, it's just the light reflecting off of his chainmail. Yeah, I was gonna say, this wolf burglar that we helped get arrested is pretty much a Robin Hood figure around here. If you guys don't know who that is, I can explain the tale. But yeah, he's basically a hero to the common men. And women, and men who dress like women.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that shit.
I mean, after Hildebrand just dressed in drag, I couldn't not. Yeah, maybe we should have gotten that info out of him before we threw him in jail, huh? Whoops. Sure, but that didn't help with Kageyama. He got out of that. I mean, you're right that the law is the law, but the greedy people of Kugane have literally been loopholing their way out of the Sekisegumi barracks for like dozens of years now. So yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna do stuff that might not be above board for the Sekisegumi, you might want to get a disguise. Should we go get the kimono back? Like, not your kimono, the one from that lady at the Okiya house. I mean, that's fair. We could go interrogate him.
We are right here.
And it's not like I don't have friends inside of the Sekisegumi. Also a possibility, yeah. Because maybe they shared notes on how to get in and get it. Good work, Nashu. We'll go interrogate him.
Good idea.
So, who gets to be good cop? I don't hear any volunteers. I guess I'll be good cop.
I'll be bad cop.
I was gonna say I could be bad cop because I could just threaten to self-destruct at any time, even if it's not on my bar. They can't see my bar. They don't know that.
Yo, Jimbo.
Okay, just wanted to double check on something because my computer just sounded like a jet engine for a second. That's that's the dual 83 blade fans kicking in.
Your computer was like, alright, gotta break out the big guns.
I gotta load all of Kugane. Okay, so I guess this jailer is going to help us out with interrogating the wolf burglar. Let's hope he doesn't open the door and the wolf burglar escapes before we can ask him anything, or this is going to lead to a wild goose chase. So, I heard you like stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. It's very amicable of you. I guess Shigure is going to be more direct. For little old me,
Oh.
Gee, I wonder how that happened. Maybe he took a few notes from your book. Did you guys share notes? Well, I suppose that's fair, but every wealthy merchant in this city owns something that's worth a fortune and then some. Why not just steal from them? Yeah, well, that's fair, actually. This did not work out for us when this happened in Final Fantasy V, but to be fair, we haven't played that game yet for the stream, so... Oh boy. And all the Final Fantasy V enthusiasts in the audience are looking at the screen screaming, "No! No! No!"
No!
Well, yeah, we don't want him to be hanged. I say let him go. What's the worst that could happen? Beastmaster isn't in this game. Nobody needs a blitz whip. Well, there you go. Maybe we should save the hair tonic for the moment when we need the flashbang out of it, but okay.
They brought back the fucking hair tonic, I forgot.
Of course they did. Did you think they weren't gonna?
Hildebrand with the
At least it got a pixel remaster. Yeah, one that I'm not gonna buy because the GBA version does everything I need it to. They changed the translation in the pixel remaster to be less Simpsons-like. Why the fuck would they do that? What the fuck is wrong with the GBA translation? Why would you do that, Square Enix? Also, you want Beastmaster. Give it your fluffy whip-wielding class. People are going to be degenerates anyway. You can't use that as an excuse. Well, that's true. I mean, I'd be the one running around in Indiana Jones uniform, but, you know. People already do that with Machinists, so why not Beastmaster? Of course, that is assuming they even let Beastmaster wear aiming gear, which... I don't know if you could... I mean, I guess you could spin that, but... I don't know. But judging by the fact that they didn't like how Blue Mage went, and Blue Mage hasn't gotten any new content in a long time... Where did you get those sunglasses? Oh, that's why you have Okay, well, actually, I'm well-dressed for the occasion. I have sunglasses already. Gentle Dead Man, you might want to avert your eyes. Wolf Burglar, same thing. I mean, it is Shigure, actually. Give it a little tap, and then it will work its wonders. Sir, you might want to look away, or you may be blind for the rest of your life. And now you understand why I wore glasses to this occasion. My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing! Oh good, we did in fact need it so we could take the key from the turnkey. Fantastic, and also the Gentle Dead Man is as quick change an artist as Rory is.
I love how it's just a twirl and then the class change noise.
Just fuck with people. Make it a dex class that uses scouting gear. I mean, they did it with Dragoon and Reaper, so... I don't see why not. We should use this opportunity to get the hell out of here, though, because that light is going to stop shining pretty soon. Actually, we can't see here, Inspector. I can't see a damn thing in here without my glasses. Damn, Shigure, I didn't know you dyed your hair. Were you always a blonde? Just don't say anything, just roll with it. Somebody really thought this through with the whole wolf costume thing, didn't they? Like, they had this planned. Like, at the beginning of the quest. That's a first. Yeah, nailed it. Exactly. Somebody thought this through all the way through right from the beginning. I want that person writing the main story of this game. Oh, man. You're a terrible liar, Shigure, but sure, why not? It's a good thing they don't have very many lights in here. He's been working on it. Just a little bit. We're gonna have to bust this guy out of prison at some point too, though, aren't we?
To be fair, he's dead, so all he has to do is play like dead. Play.
Yeah, I suppose that won't be very hard for him, will it? Why you keep going back to Limsa? Do you have an ERPer on the side that I don't know about?
No, I'm just running around like a lunatic trying to take care of something.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's a stupid joke for later, you'll find out.
A joke that you'll use once and then never again?
Yes.
So my specialty. Oh, I was going to say, why are we going up towards Kugane Castle? But that's because we're actually going, yeah, into the waterways, not, up towards the castle. We're going down towards where I got into the castle. Fair enough. I'll just hop down. It's fine. Nice jump interceptor. All this man wanted to do is be one of the Sekisegumi. We're toying with him. I mean, just like the other guy that was here. All you have to know
of what I'm doing is that it is an utterly asinine joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, to be fair, this is exactly what happened with Seer. I'm gonna call him that, even if that's not his name, from the Heavensward Hildebrand quest. Like, he wanted to be a part of the, he was one of their Inquisitors. And we just fucked with him until the Inquisitors didn't take him anyway. So, they
were like, yeah, you're just better off. Don't worry about it.
They fired him, and he was like, you know what? You're right, I am better off. Okay, well, this is going to be easy then, because we have been down here before when we last had to fight Yojimbo, so.
Jimbo.
Alright then, what's the worst that could happen? I'm a Lominson pirate. I've been down in the sewers with people that don't have any money who are down on their luck. Sometimes even for good reasons.
What could possibly go wrong?
I was going to say there's no rat bastards here. We rescued them from slavery just a few quests ago. I'm glad that he noticed that immediately. Shigure, why didn't you change out of your uniform after we just talked about that at the beginning of the quest? The wolf burglar's gone mad! I won't sick the rest of the Sekisegumi on you, criminals down here in the waterways. I promise.
I promise.
That's true, we did give him his hair back at least. And again, apparently he was a natural blonde all this time. We never knew. Well, let's hope that Shigure doesn't end up living in the sewers, because I don't know that he would like that life. Fair enough. I can do that. I have a modicum of civility. But only one.
One singular modicum.
It doesn't ring a bell? Didn't you guys help us get into the castle the last time he was there? Or am I forgetting? Maybe it was one of these other guys. Well, apparently not. Maybe whoever told us moved on already. I mean, if he did that, he'd already be in jail, so... It's almost like he wanted to keep the sword. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe he's got a collection going? He did seem very enthusiastic about money last time we saw him, though. This is starting to feel really familiar.
Very familiar.
Well, that depends on your definition of exists. Have you ever heard of Susano? Hey, there we go. A giant kami tried to kill me and my friends with it, but I did, in fact, deflect the blow. I was playing Dark Knight at the time.
I love how you just say that shit.
I mean,
Just fucking...
I'm sure you do have lots of questions, but we can talk about it later. You can drink sake while you're at it so that you don't, like, fly out of your head. But we'll talk about it later. First of all, we need to go to the Isle... Yeah, I was going to say the Isle of the Red. The Isle of... Is it Zeki? I think.
Zeki.
Yeah, we got to go back to the Ruby Sea. That's the point.
And all these Aetheryte tickets are coming in handy with me running around composing a stupid joke that will only be used once.
Oh, boy.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, Lupin. He does that to everyone.
Everybody.
So, off to the Ruby Sea we go. I'm going to, obviously check in with everybody before we go, but see if anybody has anything interesting. The sun and the surf, I mean, they just dressed you in a kimono, Nashu. What are you going to do? Get in a bathing suit now so all of the 3 people that want to see you in a bathing suit get to have a nosebleed?
The whole 3 of them.
Yeah, it's a good thing they haven't summoned Susano lately, right? No, they actually haven't. They actually haven't in this case.
Actually
that was
going
a
into
false alarm.
Susano EX.
A matter of great import, huh? Oh, well, yeah, you probably should have changed out of that before we came down here, but... Okay, fair enough. Bye, Shigure! Off we go. Yeah, or whatever term we would use to, refer to Hildebrand. I mean, who wouldn't refer to Hildebrand as righteous? He's just got a little bit of a bad sense of direction.
Hello, I have returned
I see
from my
that.
composing the stupid joke.
I see that. You also put your hair up.
Yeah, you remember how Nashu stole the influence of the haircut guy?
Uh-huh.
I kind of returned those, and he was so grateful considering he's been running around Kugani in a towel this whole time, because Nashu never returned them, so he insisted on giving me a haircut.
Uh-huh. Well, it looks good.
Thanks!
Okay, we're off to the Ruby Sea then. And it's all the way back there. Okay, well, no teleporting. Let's just go to the Aetheryte. So we can wander our way out of the city like we're all drunk or something.
I'm drunk!
No, that's for later, when we're done with these quests and you need to process what's happened. So did you click on the follow feature again?
Yes.
When you're sprinting, does it make you go faster when you're following me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It stops you short, basically. If I get too close to you, it stops me.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then it waits for you to get a little bit ahead and then moves me.
I see. I have never
love
used
follow.
that feature, so,
I love follow, it's so dumb.
They were like, well, we gave it to NPCs, why not give it to everybody else?
Can't say I disagree with that decision. Does make it easier for me to follow you around.
Until I start cutting corners. And the game gets you stuck on a tree.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm taking the
That's
corners.
happened twice already.
Which is why I'm taking the corners wider. To make sure that doesn't happen.
Bansai drift!
Yeah, that. So I think we're going to get to about where I figured we were going to get today, which is we'll get done with 7 out of the 8 Hildebrand quests, because I think the last one is, longer because it's the end of this section of Hildebrand quests, but at the very least we'll get the trial done before, the day's over with. So that's good. Then we can finish the Hildebrand quests next time, and then we can finish everything else up. I don't know that I would sell it, because it's a priceless piece of art. So, anyway. Not that I need the money, I've already furnished my apartment.
What the money doing?
Anyway, here comes Shigure in a uniform of some description. Well, he basically changed both his hairstyle and his outfit, so...
He's also not wearing pants.
Fun. I was gonna say, I guess nobody else would recognize you.
No,
to be
he is
fair,
wearing
so.
pants.
They just don't look like they're there. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Oh look, he's still got his Sekisegumi sandals on.
What are those?
Yeah, that. Wah, wah. I mean, as long as nobody looks at his feet, we'll probably be okay. But you need to get yourself a pair of these, Shigure. These sandals I've worn for quite literally a year at this point, and the soles have not worn out yet. That's surprising. Well, getting into the Isle of Zeki required me to go underwater. Yeah, so it's a little tricky. Do you have an airship? I mean, I guess you have your Falcon. Yeah, Montaro, but... Well, that's fair, actually, yeah. Not the least of all for the Falcon. Well, that's true, so who were you gonna give it to? Since you weren't gonna sell it.
He's turning around and looking at the sky. It's backstory time.
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. And I imagine this person was your dad. Nashu, stop having narcolepsy. Pay attention.
Shoot.
Yeah, you know, that sounds about right. That's basically the Doman Merchant Special. If you can't buy something from somebody, make them poor until they are forced to sell it. Maybe we should have asked you about this before we arrested you. I was gonna say, only to find out that, yeah, the sword was taken. Yes, as it turns out. And then he finally had it, and all of us stumbled upon it. But yeah, I suppose that means we need to get the Soburo Sukihiro back so we can, you know, take care of that. Does Yojimbo have a bird to get there with? Well, yeah, the Ruby Tithe is still in effect, so they would probably have to have seen him. Back to Sakazaki again. For more questioning.
Ow.
Did the yawn hurt?
No, I was stretching and yawning, as I'm prone to do.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. You got out of your thing, so get in the car. Gigi, sit in the seat with her. Make sure you got the child's seat on him.
I don't know why the Hammerhead music is just so funny.
Nah, this is a good image.
I find the prospect of Final Fantasy XV's airship so goddamn funny. Because you have to kill yourself to get it. Like, literally one of the hardest challenges in the game. And you know what's harder? Landing it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is really hard to land the car ship in Final Fantasy XV.
You literally have to fight through the fucking super dungeon, kill multiple super bosses, and you finally you're like, yeah, awesome, I get an airship, and then the fucker blows up.
Mm-hmm. And you need a fucking airstrip, basically, just to land the damn thing. You try to pull that in on dirt road, you are fucked.
You want to talk about, like, fuck you moves in video games. That's your only reward for clearing the super dungeon.
Uh-huh. I'd almost say it's a pity, but they already named the dungeon that, so...
Ha!
So if they haven't seen Yojimbo, how did he get in? Okay, I guess we need to ask more questions in order to figure that out. So that's what we'll go do. Well, I guess Nashu's got that section covered. I'll go over here with Hildebrand because, well, I don't know. I don't know if I trust Hildebrand to ask the right question.
True.
Well, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Yeah, it is Zeki. Okay. Well, I mean, he'd probably be able to fend off the red Kojins, so... Oh, well, that's not very nice. Why would he abandon Daigoro? Is it because he'll get too distracted in the vaults?
Might be because he'll get too distracted in the vaults.
Let's go find Daigoro so we can reunite him with his master.
What the dog do?
We're about to find out. Maybe we should have brought some Koban with us. Surely he'd come out for that. Wait, I see the good boy. I mean, he's standing right next to me. His name is Interceptor, but I see the other one.
He is near.
Daigoro! Poor lost dog. What you doing? Well, we don't have gold. Yeah. We just need to give him a Koban. Apparently the dog is well paid.
Open.
Let's hope he can see it, although he is not, you know, he does have night vision because he's a dog, so. Here he come, the good boy. Well, that's fast. Very nice. I wouldn't say that too loudly. Have you seen those teeth, Shigure?
Ah!
Any idea where Yojimbo went? I feel like he could probably track him, and he probably also wants to track him because, you know, it's his master. So let's go see if we can find him. I see a Yojimbo. I don't know if he's in the camera, though. Like, where we will be able to see him. Oh, there he is. And here's Daigoro, so that means he must be. Well, actually, about that, you see, we saw a little lost dog, and we had to intervene. Do you have nicknames for him as well? Excuse me. I would think we weren't on informal arrangements yet, Yojimbo. And why would you not do such things? Well, yeah, but I thought that you had enough money from Kageyama's payments to just get you by. I mean, I guess you have taken jobs in the Gold Saucer, so most people don't do that unless they're either desperate or really, really happy with being in the Gold Saucer. I mean, I don't know if you'll get Amai no Murakumo if you go in there. Susano didn't seem keen to part with it last I checked. Oh, okay.
Let the
No reveling. Shigure and Hildebrand say no.
Oh.
I'm sure it will, Hildebrand. I'm sure it will. Oh no. Yeah, this is gonna work real good. Yes, but you see, he knows that his father is Godbert Manderville, one of the richest men in the world. Oh my god. Well, there he goes. This is why we come to these quests, because they need moments like that.
That's a screenshot.
That is a screen. That's the thumbnail, but I need to do it in better lighting. Fuck, I'll do it later.
What the dog doing?
Getting a belly rub.
Right.
One more off-topic thing, Cole.
Such is my ultimatum.
Oh boy. Yeah, well, he wouldn't get to do that, that's true. One more off-topic thing, Cole. You made a friend mad AF because you chose to make 345 glamour prisms instead of buying them with Grand Company seals. You made all the walnut lumber, 3 logs and 2 logs per craft, and 345 crafts.
Oh my fucking god.
That's a lot of prisms. Yeah, but Yojimbo, you don't pay him enough. You could never pay him as much as Godbert could. Goodbye. Curses foiled again. Thank you. That was easy. Staples button. Be careful with the catch, Hildebrand. We don't need this going into your face like the calling card did. Good catch. Well, sometimes he knows what he's doing. And most of the time, he just sort of stumbles into it. Uh-oh. Hildy,
no.
you have fucked up. I don't think any money in the world is going to matter now. I mean, you could run home to Julian, but I don't know if that's going to work out. I don't think she would hit an animal. She has principles, you see. Ow! That was a crackling sound. How much flesh did you just rend, Daigoro? I don't think I want to know. Well, bye, Hildy. You're his new chew toy forever now. He's burying him in the ground. You know, I should have seen that coming. I really should have, but I definitely did not. Oh, this is why we go to these quests. Ah, nice save, Wolf Burglar. To be fair, he's correct. That is where it belongs. 6 times 345 was 2,075 logs or something like that. That's, well, with quick synthesis, yeah, I could see that eventually coming to pass if you AFK'd in the game for like an hour. Actually, I don't know what the limit is for quick synthesis because I only ever do it for like a dozen or less things. Well, that's a fair question. Maybe they finally figured this out. I guess he'll go back with Daigoro now. Oh, is the limit 99 crafts? So you had to basically keep refreshing it every 5 minutes or so. Okay, well, fair enough. Which means it probably took a long time. You see, I actually like being an independent inspector better because it lets me dress in outfits like this and do things that are far more interesting. You're gonna dig your own hole here, Shigure. Because he's the wolf burglar, so where did you think he was gonna go after he got what he wanted? Yeah, that's a fair question. Well, this is gonna end incredibly poorly. They'll have to trade the gentle dead man out for Shigure. Even if, yeah, it was for the good of everybody. I feel like we should let the wolf burglar go at this point, if I'm honest. Like, I mean, to be fair, we know stuff the Sekisegumi doesn't. So, maybe I'm telling them that right now. You had to fix all your stuff from 3%. It was at around 180% before that. Jesus Christ. Oh, good. They actually brought up that I've serviced with the Sekisegumi, so I could vouch for him. Well, I know that, but in this particular case, I feel like the law is being blind to the truth. To all of our chagrin, as it turns out. Well, this is a fine kettle of fish we've gotten ourselves into. Inspector, Nashu, any bright ideas on how to save the day? Because I think we're going to need a miracle. I'm just going to leave that teleport off front screen.
Coog.
Well, welcome to Kugane, Hildebrand. It happens all the time.
That's why I hate it here.
I guess we're back to Kugane, so we can figure out how we can get him up. You have a duty coming up. Hope you haven't had your fill of madness. Absolutely not. I'm looking forward to the duty. And I think it's in the next quest, actually, if I recall correctly.
Yup. Hopefully we'll have enough time to get through it.
Oh, we will. I don't know if we'll have enough to get through the final quest, but We can always do that on Tuesday.
Final quest is absolute madness, though, so...
Yeah, we can do that on Tuesday if need be.
Tuesday. 2 of them.
Like,
yeah.
I looked up the, like, somebody had a playlist on YouTube of all of these quests, basically, and it was approximately 25 minutes per quest, except for the last one, which took them a solid 45 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
Even with the trial, it took them a solid 45 minutes. In the trial,
it is
in the
the final
quest,
part of
so,
a Hildebrand quest.
Yeah. So it's going to take a little bit. But I'm okay with breaking it up if we have to. It's fine. It's not like we have anything else to do after this, really. Yeah, it is a bit of a kettle of fish, isn't it? I mean, I haven't spoken to Makoto yet. She has more pull with the Sekisei Gumi than anyone, so maybe I should go talk to her about it. Well, let's hope so, Inspector, because otherwise Shigure is going to have a lot of time to spend in jail with your gentle dead man. I wonder if he's still in there, or if they let him out once they realized he's not who we were looking for. I'm sure it will be, Nashu, and we only have a little bit more time before we find out. Oh, thanks.
Mom bought those for you.
Nice, thanks. Oh, good. Akebono's been watching all this from the shadows. Like, he's trying out his cosplay of being Dr. Eggman. Fantastic. He needs goggles, though. Nashu, I heard someone speaking up on the rooftops there, and I get the feeling he's going to be the main villain. But we can't catch him at the moment because he sort of slipped away, so... Soon enough! We'll catch him soon enough. Perhaps we'll catch him next time on Gentleman Hero Hildebrand. When Hildebrand will return in The Past is Never Past.
That is such a fucking James Bond-ass title.
I mean, I wanted James Bond in this quest line, so I guess we're gonna get it. Well, they let the gentle dead man out of jail, and also Shigure is in jail. Oh, look, there's her admirer. I wonder if he shows up in every one of these quests and you just have to find him. You know what's funny, though? Is they stuck him in horny jail. And that's why he's behind the bars. We'll see you soon, Inspector.
The fucking painting in the back getting tilted.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, it's tilted because it's in prison. I mean, yeah, you weren't wrong. I know. Like a moth to the flame, but why else would you come if not for Nashu Makaraka and Inspector Hildebrand's shenanigans? They know me so well. So let's come up here and get back into the shenanigans after just leaving it, shall we?
I love shenanigans.
Nashu, I'm back. Actually, I did not. I'm surprised he was able to make any inquiries in the 10 seconds I've been gone, but... Well, I would imagine that things are pretty tight-lipped around Akebono, considering, you know, he's gotten away with this shit for a while, I imagine. He's a merchant, wealthy merchant of Kugane. Of course he's gotten away with it for a while. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Inspector, because I wouldn't be here for nothing. A missive from one of your admirers. You'll have to forgive me, I find that a little hard to believe. Because how would they get here?
Admirers?
I feel like this is going to be more of a warning than a missive from a fan. Only one way to find out. What's it say? Yea, something, something of light, you who seeks the strongest of swords, the Soboro Tsukihiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. What, did the wolf burglar lose it again? If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Ohashi for a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who. He did lose it again, motherfucker. I mean, if you want to go into Kugane Ohashi solo Hildebrand, I'd be down for watching that. It would last 10 seconds, but I'd be down for watching that. Oh, good. Here he goes. Maybe I should go after him. Yeah, well, that sounds about right. Well, too late, Nashu. He already ran off, so I guess it's time to follow him to Kugane Ohashi. Down by the docks. He thought it meant Gentleman of Light, so off he went. Well, I figured I'd wait for you because you can't run that fast, so then at least you'd have company on the run. So off we go. I guess I gotta go to the pier in order to unlock it. Fair enough. I think it's at the pier anyway. Let's see. Actually, it's over by the Thavnarian Consulate. Well, that's an interesting place for it. Meanwhile, I have no idea where Cole is. He's run off again, just like the inspector.
I had to take care of the last part of my stupid joke.
Oh no.
What could possibly go wrong?
That is a question.
What part did you teleport to?
The Thavnarian Consulate, because Hildebrand is where he always is when I find him.
In the ground.
Yeah, just a bit. Oh, the Ohashi's past here. You know, I've never been past the consulate before. I guess my horizons are being broadened today. He pile drove you? Damn, he's learned some monk techniques. Well,
what
fair
an
enough,
absolute
Hildebrand.
unit.
Because Kugane Ohashi, the final duty of the stream, is now accessible.
I will have it accessible momentarily.
I will wait here. On Dark Knight.
Because I can finally execute my stupid joke.
Oh no. Interceptor, what do you think her joke is going to be? You are staring at me intently, but you're not telling me anything. Are you thinking? You look like you're thinking. You do that with your face when you're thinking. I mean, I know what you're thinking. Okay, right now you're thinking you have an itch in your ear, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you want me to give you another treat. And who am I to say no? Goodbye. Okay,
I have it accessible.
Have a seat again.
Now.
Okay. Yes. Your joke.
I think it's high time that we recovered this relic. Put this to rest. However, now we fight like men. And ladies. And ladies who dress like men. For Rory Pellegrin, it's morphin' time.
Oh. Well, I see you managed to take my Dark Knight crystal out of my pocket at some point. Well, that's... Or not Dark Knight, Ninja crystal out of my pocket at some point. That's very interesting. Huh.
This was going to be samurai, but I couldn't raise it fast enough.
I was gonna say, is that why you were raising samurai all that time ago?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Gigi, what do you think of this? He adjusted his hat, so I'm sure he feels very keen on this whole thing.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, do you remember the ninja rotation?
Relatively.
Do you want to go practice it before we go in?
I mean, part of the joke was going to be that I had no practice on this class, and we're going into a brand new trial.
I mean, to be fair, we will have time. We're going to need to get 2 healers, so...
Fair enough. Where the hell are the fucking...
Well, here's an idea. First, let me read what Marie said there. Your brain is mush. You have 96 total crafts left for these damn collectibles. Yeah, I can understand, especially since you crafted 2,075 walnut lumber as well. Like, that's a lot. that's a lot. It's in Stormblood. So I'm going to queue for Kugane Ohashi if I can find it. There it is. And then after that, we'll go to Reunion because there are some striking dummies over there. So. Oh,
If
less
I remember
than 5
correctly,
minutes. Good, we better hurry.
it's okay. I know what I'm doing. I promise.
I'm not
The joke is that I
convinced
don't.
that you do. Just
As
make
long as
sure
I can remember how to trick attack, I'm fine, right?
Yeah, but Trick Attack has a positional.
Oh, come on. It's one positional. It's fine.
You have to. There's 3 positionals you have to do.
I actually did read my abilities. That's why I was running around for so long, as I was setting up my hotbars.
Oh, okay. So here's a striking dummy. So here's what you do. If you drop... So you do Huton first, then you hide. So do your Huton. Do you know how to do Huton?
Where the hell's my Huton? It's not a... Oh, yeah, it's a fucking Tenchi Jin ability.
What do you have your Tenchi Jins on? Are they on 1, 2, 3?
Shift 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so it should be Shift 3, Shift 2, Shift 1, Ninjutsu. And that should Huton you. You have to...
Ninjutsu button.
You have to execute it or else you'll rabbit.
Oh, my fucking ninjutsu button's not here. What the fuck is it?
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just training her while we wait. Button. This is fantastic.
Oh, there's my ninjutsu button. I took it off my hotbar. I'm a fucking genius.
Okay, so here's what you do. You Huton first.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put that bitch right here.
We're gonna get through like lesson 1 of 55, and then the queue's gonna pop. You don't know any rotations. You do whatever you feel comfortable doing. Yeah, that's fair. All right, so you Huton first. Okay, now you hide to reset your mudras. And it resets them to 2. You can't do that in battle. Now, you do... Okay, you could do trick attack like that, but you won't get a chance to do that in battle, so normally you Suiton them first. I was gonna say, if you ever drop your combo, you can use Huraijin to get it back. If you ever drop your spinny.
Fuck.
Okay, hang on. Here, give me the crystal back. I need to show you the proper rotation. Just give it to me, please. Just give it to me for a second, and then watch what I do.
Cannot do that during combat. God damn it.
Reset its AI. There you go. As I say, that means you need to go off of Ninja for a second so I can go on it.
You are unable to change jobs or classes at the time.
There we go. Okay, watch what I do. Okay, here's how you ninja. Okay, so first thing you do is you Huton.
3, 2, 1.
You do that before you start combat, then you hide to reset mudras. Now, in a trial, you're never going to have the opportunity to hide after the tank pulls. So, if you don't do that before the tank pulls, you're kind of screwed because you'll have one less mudra to work with. But basically, after that, you go 1, 2, 3. That goes Suiton. You trick attack and you mug on a thing as a weave. You weave Dream Within a Dream. You do your 1, 2, 3 combo. You do your Baba Kakra. Then you do a 1, 2 for Raiton. You Kasats. You do another 1, 2 for Raiton because this is level 70. And then that's it, basically. Then you do your side combo, your 1, 2, 4. And then you Raiton again. Did I go through it too fast? It's distinctly possible. We're gonna find out.
Fuck. I meant to hit this, but...
Okay, so
that's 9.
Did you 3, 2, 1 already?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It's because it's targeted. I'm losing
Yeah, Shikuchi's targeted, so you have to do it that way. Okay,
Fuck.
so... Well, there goes the rabbit. Show Gigi the rabbit. Never mind, because your mudra turned off. Okay, now hide to reset mudras.
Is that? Never mind.
Okay, now you do 1, 2, 3 to Suiton it.
The fuck do you mean?
You can't do anything else in your mudras or you will rabbit. Oh, look, it's
okay,
just
you know
the
what?
same thing as Gigi.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put this down here. I'm gonna put Shade Shift up here so I don't keep accidentally pressing that when I want a ninjutsu.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
See, this is the reason why this was supposed to be entertaining, Chad.
It's just...
Oh, it's Shift 9.
Well, there goes your mudras. Hide to reset them. Hide has a 20-second cooldown, so we'll just wait a minute. Yes, you could use that to get out of
3, 2, 1, hide. 1, 2, 3, ninjutsu.
So 3, 2, 1,
Shikuchi.
ninjutsu. Hide to reset mudras. 1, 2, 3, ninjutsu. That'll Suiton. Trick attack and mug at the same time. Then do your 1, 2, 3 combo with Dream Within a Dream and Bava. Then do a Raiton. Then a Kasats. Then another Raiton. And that's it. Okay. Other than that,
and
you're
Raiton's
basically
1,
just...
2.
yeah, Raitan's 1-2. Other than that, you're basically just free-forming the whole way. Okay, off to Kugane Ohashi we go. I have trained you, hopefully, well enough. We'll find out.
Pellegrin, it's morphin time.
God damn it. I was gonna say, you did in fact engage in fisticuffs when you pile drove Hildebrand, didn't you? So let's see how your fisticuffs work against me.
3, 2, 1, hide, 1, 2, 3.
Do it now. Before someone pulls like Rena Yuki. Now hide.
God damn it.
Okay, we'll just Suiton, it's fine. Inoshikacho. What do you suppose that does? Oh, butterflies. He's a summoner now as well. No, my salted earth. Oh, it's not. Never mind. Metagiri. I'm gonna reprise that. Because I had a feeling that was the AoE. I've heard of Metagiri before. Oh no. My thoughts were correct. Yojimbo is not Yojimbo. You thought it was Yojimbo, but in reality, it was me! Gilgamesh! You didn't think I could leave this stream without seeing Gilgamesh again, did you? Whoa. Okay, I guess I'll stand over here. Oh, that's an interesting AoE. I'm gonna turn this off now before I pull the aggro too hard. Oh, did you die? That's unfortunate. How'd that happen?
Ow.
Tiny song. Stack with me, tank! Stack with me! Okay, we're okay. The Sage doesn't know how Tiny Song works. Stack with at least one other player. That's how Tiny Song works.
But
I don't have Dark Missionary at this level. You should Shade Shift, because I feel like they're going to come back down. How did I know? I don't think they did that in the other one, but, well. Unveiled. I'm glad that he's got a buff for that. Stack with me in the tank. No, stack with me. No, stack with me, you motherfuckers! You all ran away from me. This is your fault. I'm gonna put up Shadow Wall. I hate all of you.
I didn't do nothing.
I tried to stack and everyone ran away from me. None of you are getting a commend.
I wasn't getting one anyway, bro.
But they have a circle in the middle. Yeah, I know. You're part wiped during this? Oh, because they stack during all the circle AoEs? Well, that's fun. Oh, okay, I guess I'll go over here.
Not it!
Gilgamesh, that's the Forbidden Mudra. You really shouldn't use that.
Not it!
Oh, good. Now he's just channeling Susano. I need to stand in this. Hold on. Oh, good. I did it correctly. Also, his bar for building his ether is called Divine Epicness.
God fucking damn.
I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. How our hearts sing in the chaos! Bonk. That was not magical. God damn it, Dark Mind. Oh, here he comes again. Okay, round 2, Gilgamesh. I don't have enough HP for this. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna stand right over here. Good luck, everyone. Well, goodbye. I'm the tank now. Fuck all of you. This is gonna go poorly. Who remembers how Enchain works?
Dead, bro.
Who remembers how Enchain works? Not me, because I stood right in front of it with 4 Voln ups. Or Voln downs. I was gonna say, I didn't see the enchain on myself, but basically, if I remember correctly with enchain from the previous fight, you have to stand far away from Gilgamesh because otherwise it gets this big Vuln down on it, and yeah, that gets you killed. Especially since most of your party is dead, so good luck, everybody. You highly recommend saving the last quest for another day. It would work. Yeah, it's probably going to be a Tuesday thing, so... Oh, good. The Sword of Legend Zanmato. Oh, that's a 1 HP mechanic. Good luck, healers. I feel like we should wipe this, but hey, here we are. Let's go buy it.
Yeah, we're almost LB3. It's fine.
Yeah, sure we do.
It's fine. There's no problems. 3, 2, 1, hide.
Good, this is gonna hurt.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I made it out of
Quick
it.
attack.
Well, you get to practice a little more while we do whatever we're doing. Honestly, I didn't really find any of those mechanics all that difficult. It's just that nobody knows how Tiny Song works. So, Cole, stack with me when you see Tiny Song.
Stack with
please.
you every single time.
Yes.
Understood.
Please. Because evidently nobody knows how Tiny Song works. I'm taking him over here. Forget it. Can't tell if the tank's trying to fight for it. I think I'm just going to give it to them, honestly. Alright, anyway. Let's try this again. I can't believe we wiped on Gilgamesh. Apparently he's gotten better since the last time we were here. In that he fooled everyone except for us. Alright, anyway, Tank's got it back, so I'll just be over here now. I'm gonna go over here as well, so that I can get out of this. And then I'm gonna run for the corner again. Alright, we're back to it. People don't remember easy mechanics and don't use their eyes, yeah. That's the trouble we're gonna run into.
Imagine learning to use your eyes.
Tiny Song. I'm
Stacking
coming
with you.
I'm coming. Okay, good. Thank you for stacking with me because everyone else ran away from me when I tried to do that. And new glasses, damn it, you can see better than some 14 players. Oh boy. Alright, I think this is actually physical, so I don't think Dark Mind's gonna help me. No, it's magical, never mind. Dark Mind, you were actually useful for something. Also, we're probably gonna crush him this time, considering, you know, we have Echo now, so I'm coming. I'll go to you.
Oh.
Just keep your DPS up. Get your uptime. Here we go again.
You know, this is actually kind of fun.
I'm
Ain't
enjoying
gonna
it.
lie.
I'm enjoying it.
Meant like ninja, but still.
Oh, okay, that's...
Uh-oh.
I'm also enjoying that, but, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you're having a lot of fun watching me squirm my way through a class you've been playing for the entire expansion.
To be fair, you're not
Oh god, he cleaves!
currently dead. You're just almost dead. Pop Bloodbath. Off he goes. I'm gonna go this way. Spread it out.
That's the Forbidden Mudra!
It is the Forbidden Mudra, yes. Now we can see him in all of his gigantic glory. Well, I guess I'm going over here. Because this is in the Earthly Star, so... Nice get coal. I should probably turn him around now that the Earthly Star went off, because he cleaves.
Oh Christ. Our hearts sing in the chaos!
They will sing again.
How much is Shade Ship?
He couldn't even ring our bell. He didn't even pop my TBN. Come on, Gilgamesh, you can do better than that. This trial is dumb, you love it. I enjoy it, it's good so far. Also, sprint, because the only safe spot is going to be right there in the corner. Like, right now.
I'm throwing knives at him!
Yeah, some people didn't learn, I guess. I'm running away this time. I'm running away this time. Cole, help me! Well, help them first, then help me. I actually don't have any bone stacks on mine, so, you know, it'll be nice when you guys finally stop fighting the boss and help kill the chain. Goodbye, everybody.
No! That wasn't fast enough. I didn't learn well enough.
Well, it wasn't just you, though. It was the whole party not looking at me. So, you know.
Oh, mass immune. Oh, that's fun.
Thankfully, he didn't use it on most of us. Alright, I'm gonna wait a second. And then I'm gonna use Abyssal Grab to make the healing easier. That's just Zanmai again. It's fine.
Yeah, I wasn't alive for it last time, remember?
Oh, yeah. Forget about that. Dragons are back. Oh, good. There's a gigantic safe spot in the middle. You're playing monk, you just lightning step to chain between people? Yeah, that's fair. I was looking at chat. I didn't have an opportunity to stay away from all the lightning orbs. At least they don't give Vuln stacks this time. Hey, guess what? You're a melee DPS. You know what that means?
I won't be able to use the LB3, unfortunately.
Well, use the LB2 while you're here.
You
or
whore.
someone steals it from you.
You wish you could cancel LBs by spamming it.
Well, there he goes.
Fight me!
That's how I feel about the other 6 players in this party right now.
I love this trial.
Alright, Greg. Pick yourself up off the floor. You'll miss the fireworks if you keep looking down like that.
Alright, so I see why you're
Bad
the
job,
ninja master
team.
Here. I yield to the master.
What? Who did what here? What?
I yield to the master. You are the ninja.
Yo, Jimbo Barding. Hey, I got it. Confucius, you're getting an outfit change.
Yo.
Yeah, ninja's fun. It just takes a little bit of doing to figure out, that's all.
That was my brain. I haven't used my brain to play a class in a while.
How does it feel?
For Rory Pelican, it's morphin time.
Yes, it was.
All right,
I can't believe that trial was... Let's see, who else did... What other trials did we wipe on over the course of this stream? I'm trying to think back.
Not many.
Yeah, not very many. I mean, Omega Final we wiped on. But I think we wiped on that twice, so... Oh, I can have my Ninja Crystal back? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, you can have that. I borrowed that.
Because they're going to want that because, you know, I'm retiring my uniform for the Maelstrom pretty soon, so they're going to want that.
Have a good day, Marie.
All right, Marie, take it easy. Gonna check in on another streamer. Sounds like a plan. We will be back on Tuesday for the finale, so we'll see you then.
The finale of the entire stream, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Let's finish this quest first, though. I don't know why I walked all the way over here when we were directly in the Aetheryte Plaza, but, you know. Figured I'd repair.
Walking.
One last time. All right, back to the consulate to dig Hildebrand out.
Yeah, we should probably get him out of the ground. Oh, he got out of himself.
Well, that's a first. Usually we have to resort to Nashu getting him out with bombs. She might still do that. We'll see.
Imagine just, like, out of the ground. Immediately explodes.
So, Gilgamesh, trying on a disguise. I see you were taking another page out of Hildebrand's book. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, the thing about that is, I've been Yojimbo all along, which explains why you're out of money, A, and B, working at the Gold Saucer. It's almost a mystery.
I love how they
well-
slapped Yojimbo's outfit over his model. It's so goddamn funny.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, to be fair, Gilgamesh, if you were going to go anywhere to train with katanas, it would have been the Far East, so... Oh, okay, well, there he goes prostrating again. I told you to get up off the ground, Greg. You're gonna miss the... Well, there's no more fireworks, but... I'm sure. Yeah, I was gonna say that that seems like something that would happen, considering you know don't really have a steady job.
Oh no.
You cooked in Keanu! How could you? You asshole!
Whose body and soul I would carry me forever after.
Well, just don't eat this dog, man. I just yelled at someone for almost eating a rat dude. Well, I'm glad, but again, I hope you don't end up eating Daigoro. I feel like he'd be very upset about that. Like in Kidu.
In Kidu.
He died for our sins. And for White Wind. Well, I suppose that's fair. You did a good job of disguising yourself. And yeah, it turns out Yojimbo wasn't actually in this universe, as far as we know, at all, because in Kugane Castle, in the Gold Saucer, every time we've seen Yojimbo up to this point, it was Gilgamesh. So, fair enough, I suppose. Everybody's got to eat, as long as they don't eat in Kidu.
Or Daigoro.
Or Daigoro. Yeah, but to be fair, I've had a little bit more practice since the last time I met you. If I'm honest with you.
To be fair, I nerfed myself.
Yeah, that's true. And the other the other 6 people that were with us were pretty dumb. So, I'll be honest, I definitely considered saying, we could just go in on 2 tanks and do this, 2-person unsynced.
Fun fact about that. So, that fight is one of the few in the game you actually cannot solo or duo. You need 3 people.
I am pretty sure I've seen at least somebody duoing it. Like, I feel like if you had enough DPS to kill him before in chain, I feel like you could do it.
I went in there on level 90 on one of my highest level DPSs when I was playing this through on Toki, and I couldn't do it.
You might not be able to solo it. Like, you might not have enough DPS. Unless, well, on 90, if you do it as a DPS, you might have enough, but... You definitely have to do it before in chain, though. Like, that's 100% true. Like, if you don't have enough damage to get through in chain, then you're kind of screwed. So, but it's not like Bismarck where you actually can't solo it, Anyway, either way. See, here's my thought process, right? I figured, okay, so everybody has to unlock this to do the relic content quests anyway. So that means people will have regularly ran this trial and know all of its gimmicks. It turns out, no. The player base of this game just does not understand how several of those mechanics work, apparently. So that's interesting. But yeah, it probably, if we had tried to go in on 2 players unsynced, we probably would have hit a wall with Enchain. At least until the Echo carried us the rest of the way, because we probably would have wiped on Enchain a few times, gotten the Echo, and then...
Supercharged it.
Look at that.
Supercharged it!
So how about this? Let's finish this quest out. And then we will call it a day. And then we will return for the finale Tuesday.
Finale 2, Electric Boogaloo.
More like finale 3 at this point. Finale another day.
I'm just sad we don't get to see Hildebrand go to the moon.
I mean, to be fair, we could just watch the 1.0 cutscene where they shot him out of a cannon at the moon.
That was fucking insanity.
Well, in the spirit of camaraderie, Gilgamesh, we still have to find the wolf burglar and break Shigure out of prison, so that's gonna go just great. What happened? Did they bump up his sentencing? Oh, they're gonna have him commit seppuku for that? This is an Akebono thing. There's no way this is not. Like, he definitely paid them to move it. Why would the Sekisegumi do that? Like, what the fuck? That's not the law. That's Yakuza versions of the law.
That's it. Get your samurai crystal out. We're going in there and we're going to educate them. I'll borrow your ninja crystal.
I already buried my samurai crystal at Master Musosai's grave.
Fun fact, Rory didn't know that before this point.
That's true, because you never saw me do it. I mean, the auspice was with me, but I didn't summon the auspice. So. Alright, back to questioning people so we can try to figure out a way out of this mess.
I think I have a way.
I mean, other than brute force.
I was going to say, it involves a lot of Nashu's explosives.
Yeah, I suppose that would work. I love how we always come back to this guy to ask, because he seems to be just a wellspring of knowledge. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I don't know if you're going to want to buy from him by the time we're done with him, because I get the feeling he's about to go out of business.
That's what the gun's for.
Only as a last resort, though. Alright, number 2. Oh, Kaiten, the guy that got me into Ravenaster, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
Well, that sounds about right, because he quite literally buys people, so I would also curse his name. Okay, so he gets his imports from Raza Han as well. Interesting. But yeah, if he's got a natural monopoly on it, that would explain his good fortunes. And he's not using his good fortunes for good deeds either. He's using the natural monopoly to do what everyone in real life does with a natural monopoly: spike prices just because they can. Such evils cannot be suffered. So let's unsuffer them, shall we?
We may have traveled to the Rakuza district more in this one quest than I think we did in the entirety of Stormblood.
That's true. I don't think we ever traveled to the Rakuza district, so... Like, most of the time...
It's like, what's the least teleported location in all of this? Let's place half the quest there.
Yeah. Like, most of the time, if we were going to teleport to this area, we were just going to go up to Bokairo Inn instead, so... Well, yeah, he built his fortune selling miraculous medicines for exorbitant prices, and my master is rolling in his grave right now. Because he left Kugane to hunt the people all over the world who did these sorts of things, when in reality there were still people back at home doing the same thing. Yeah, I don't think we have the time for that, Hildebrand, so I was going to say, let's see what we can do about getting Shigure out of this mess first, and then we'll get Akebono and hopefully take him to justice. Ideally exactly like Kageyama, who for some reason hasn't broken out of prison yet, but, you know. Why give him a white uniform? Like, the blood's never going to come out of it. You're going to have to bury that with him.
I think that's the point.
Isn't that a little less cost efficient, though? There were no misdeeds here, Shigure.
I wish you could get those knives.
I think you can. I think they're low-level ninja uniform stuff. But of course we knew that the inspector was going to make his presence known. He's a master of disguise and he runs very fast, so that's just about what I would expect. Well, I think that this whole ritual suicide thing is a sham. So, I'm showing you well, Hildebrand is showing you what he thinks of it. Good luck catching him, though. He's not even at his full power, and y'all can't even outrun him. Shigure, you don't need to do the ritual seppuku now. We're breaking you out, big guy. Oh, good. Now he's going full power. They're trying. I'll give them that. Oh, what? The Sekisei Gumi can't get a cat out of a tree?
That's not surprising.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering how incompetent they've been in these quests. Shigure, there is no honor in death, especially not with suicide, even if it's ritual. So stop. Ah, the man we've been looking for. Well, yeah, you have him because you are him. Hey, as it turns out, this one isn't a dishonest asshole who steals your Blitz Whip. So here you go. I can't believe this man in the Sekisei Gumi uniform looks exactly like I did before I cut my hair. Down to the mustache and beard and all.
The beard. Almost like there's some parallels here or something.
I hope not. That guy's incompetent, and that's all we know about him. I may be incompetent, but at least I make it funny. He was just incompetent while being an asshole.
Look how the fucking airship is still in the background from all the quests in Rabanastre.
Well, they can't go back to Garlemald. There's a civil war going on. Well, that puts a damper on the mood. Not even if I vouch for him? I happen to have been very good friends with the person who's your captain, Captain. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, because that means that he gets to reclaim his honor by arresting Master Akebono. Unless that's Master Akebono. Oh no, that's the broker. Master Kumode! Oh yeah, that's right. He was the broker and he was at the tea house as well. Well, in Akebono's house when they had the geckos coming in. Shigure, play along. He's silver-tongued, remember? Ah, so that's why, because the Sekisei Gumi literally take coin in order to survive. I mean, that's fair. They are a public organization after all, but if you're getting paid by the people who are trying to loophole your justice system, it's not really a justice system, is it? You closed my ass. It might be closed by the Sekisei Gumi, but that doesn't mean that independent investigations won't come to understand some things. Oh, well, that was interesting.
He's possessed by a void scent! Switches to Paladin.
Actually, I was going to say he might have inner release, which means, well, there's only one thing we can do about inner releasing. Self-destruction. So I will keep self-destruct handy, because we might need it in the future. You have. Unfortunately, Akebono still is doing some crazy shit, so... Yeah, he probably still does have questions for the Wolf Burglar, like, how are we going to arrest Master Akebono? And I'm sure everyone else has questions for me, like, how am I going to wrap up every single story beat that we have not resolved yet? Not to worry, because we will find out all of that on the finale of Shadowbringers the Stream Edition, which will be happening on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will post the schedule for next week on Twitch, Discord, and YouTube tomorrow, about 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, like I usually do. But I will probably only stream twice next week, because I'll do an update video in between the finale of this and the April Fool's joke, so... also, yeah, that's the plan. I'm doing an April Fool's joke. You will have to see what it is soon enough. Until then, everybody, like I said, thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which will be on Tuesday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care, and have a good one. You know, Interceptor, if you keep flaunting how you float, we're going to have to do the Kugane jumping puzzle as well before we leave. Okay, good boy. Thank you for getting off of that. Goodbye.